Hello. Welcome, everyone, gamers, fishermen, fishers, fish people, fish guys, and non-guys, I don't know. Welcome, it is Wednesday, and we are fishing on the web. That's right, it is, we're here, look at this guy, he's fishing. This is the art for today. It's me, fishing. And look at that. Oh man, look at this. You seeing this? Are you seeing this right here? Wow, look at that. We're catching the fish. That's crazy. How does he do it? How does every single stream, how does he make such high quality art to be enjoyed by millions? That's right, the millions of people that watch this stream. I am congested today. Thank you for noticing. I do feel as if my voice is not good. It's not the same as it once was. It may never be the same ever again. I don't know. Hold on. Let me greet some people. Welcome, Stream Elements, Ronmu, Zully, Snacko Racco, Hamflo, Edward Bruh, Doc, Stanley, Defins, DX Nomad, Xtag, and Hamp. And it's everyone. It's literally everyone. Alright, we're gonna be doing the usual. Web fishing. That's right, fishing on the web, as I stated. We're gonna do a unlisted and request to join manual. Yes, that is what I want. And then we're gonna look at the code. The code of the lobby is right here. Whether this is an I or a 1, I think it's an uppercase I. Actually, I don't know. It doesn't matter. You're just gonna copy the code. And you'll join the lobby. It is a... I will have to approve the attempt to join. Oh wait, that is an I. That is an uppercase I. This font here, it looks like it could be anything, but it's not. It's literally nothing. You might think it's something, it's not. That's not true at all. Anyway, it's Wednesday. Yesterday was my first day back to the office since I was on vacation. It's the first day back to the office of the year. That's right, the entirety of 2025. It's my first time going to the office. I was so sleepy. You know, since I was on vacation for like 3 weeks, I tend to wake up a bit later than usual. And this is the first time this has happened, I think, where I think I overslept my alarm. That never happens. I always, when there's an alarm, I usually wake up. I put it on snooze, but I do like end up getting woken up. But yesterday specifically, the alarm went off and then I just didn't even notice. And then like 10 minutes later, it was still ringing. Maybe not 10 minutes, maybe like 5 minutes later, I woke up and I was like, holy frick. This thing has been ringing for a while now. And then I put it on snooze and I slept a little bit more. But then since I have an Apple Watch now, I can detect what mode of sleep I was in. Turns out I was in deep sleep. According to the sleep tracking app, it was correct. I was in fact in a very deep sleep. And then I woke up. And then despite me waking up maybe like 10 minutes later than normal, I still got to the office at around the same time. And then I was in the office and I was really tired. That's how it is. That's how it is. After you spend a long time on vacation, you go back to the office and suddenly everything is weird. You're not used to being outside. I guess the office is not out. Well, the office is outside, but the inside of the office is not outside. It is actually inside. That's why that's the way it is. I don't know. Anyway, it was yesterday. Yesterday was good, and then today I slept so well. Since I work from home on Wednesdays, I get to stay in a little bit later when I'm sleeping, and I fell asleep really fast. I think it was because I went outside yesterday, and you know, that's what it's like. Once you spend an entire day working, you get tired, You go home, you rest. I fell asleep at like 1 a.m., which is highly unusual. In the past several weeks, I've been sleeping quite late. Well, I go to bed early, relatively early, like 12:30. It's like the regular time I go to bed. But I would not actually fall asleep until at least 2. Because, you know, when you have nothing going on, you're just like thinking. You're like, oh man, what about this? What about this inscription? What about Balatro? What about the other games that I've been playing? What about all these events? And but yesterday, slept so well. So eepy, I woke up today, I felt so well rested. And I think that's cool, to have something to do. See, that's why work is good sometimes. Sometimes work gives you something where you can just sleep. Gives you a thing to achieve. I don't know what I'm saying. It was quite late, yeah, like 2 a.m., 2:30. I'm so happy that my body usually just knocks me out right away. Yeah, it's like, I guess it depends. Like sometimes I feel like if you spend a lot of times on vacation, just like you're just watching streams and YouTube videos all the time, it's like it's a bit harder to sleep. There's nothing going on. There's nothing physically demanding. When you have to go outside to the office and it's like cold outside, you have to like stand up, you have to walk around, you have to have meetings, you have to use your actual brain. Then when you go to bed, your brain is tired. And it's like, oh man, I can't wait to not think. Can't wait to just be here, relaxing, lying down, sleeping. Good times out there. Welcome, Muffin. Hope you're doing well on this Wednesday. That's right, it's already January 15th. Can you believe January is already half over? It's crazy. It feels like it just started, right? That's what happens. Me, when I talk about time. Well, no, you can't mention the passage of time. The fact that January is already halfway over. I would like to remain ignorant of the passage of time and other such things. My brain gets tired from watching streams all day. I have a vague understanding of why that is. Is it because you're an active chatter? I feel like maybe because when I watch streams, I'm like not really a constructive chatter. I don't like think when I chat. I just post messages that have emotes in them, and then every once in a while I make like an unfunny joke. But you know, people that are actually involved in chat, they're like, I'm gonna talk about this thing, I'm gonna think about this thing to talk about, and then maybe then your brain is more engaged. And it's like, you know, you gotta think. Not me. I'm just out there posting relevant emotes. Just doing things, you know, that's the life. It's me being an active chatter is probably half of it. The other half is that I agonize about procrastinating internally, so I get tired. What are you procrastinating on? Is it just like your thesis? Graduating from college thing that you gotta do? How is that going? Are you going to graduate from college? Thesis submission is 9th of Feb. That is so soon. I guess that explains why there is existential dread about me mentioning that January is already half over. It's like, oh man, what the heck? That means the deadline is closer. That means the line is gonna be dead soon. The deadline. Just like this fishing line, am I right guys? Because there's no fish. There's no fish, it's a dead line. This deadline is approaching rapidly. Look at this, it's approaching. This is symbolic. This is the deadline. What about the lifeline? The deadline, the lifeline. I have to say, if I didn't get an extension, I would be truly deadish right now. Yeah, just somewhat dead. Dead-ish. Somewhat. Anyway, it's cool though. Cool that things happen. Things happening out there. A lot of things happening globally. Welcome, Neo Biohazard. Who out there be webbing fishing their web? No, the title of the stream is web sifting, actually. It's a totally different thing. Welcome Algernon. See, the reason is because I didn't know what to title the stream. And then when I typed web fishing, I spelled it wrong. And then since I spelled it wrong, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna leave it like that. And then I did, and now we have the title. Now you know. Now you know the lore. And that's why anyone that joins after this, they won't understand. They'll be like, Walfie, your stream title is spelled wrong. It is, but they don't know that that's on purpose. Yeah, the wiki. Update that wiki. The Walfie's wiki. The Walfie wiki. Should I have like a section for that? Should I have like a Walfie lore? Where people can archive all relevant information? It could be like, oh yeah, here's, if anyone was wondering about the bear, I can't even talk. If anyone is wondering about the bear, we have an article about bear sightings in the VR fishing. Here's the lore. Okay, there's a bear. Sometimes there's a Loch Ness monster. Many people don't think it's real. And you have an article about the job layoff arc. Have a article about times when Walfie has mentioned animals not understanding things. A lot of things. There's a lot of things here. Actually, web fishing is too distracting. Thank you for web sieving. What? What's he talking? Oh yeah, the log seek. An article about log seek. An article about sleeping. An article about many things. Historical things. Walfaz or Walfuzz is Walfuzz. Some people say Walfaz. That's wrong. They don't understand. Simply just they don't understand it. There's this whole calm storytelling app. No, I was going to talk about that as well. It's called Headspace. It's actually it's called Sleepcasts. They've been going off on those Sleepcasts. I haven't talked about it in a while. But they released one recently. They have like a Sleepcast cinematic universe going on. Like it might seem from the what do I say? It might seem as if the stories are unrelated. You know, there's like a story about like a coffee shop. There's a story about like a laundromat. There's a story about like, you know, this marina where there's a bunch of cats. But actually, they're all related. Sometimes characters from one story can show up in another story. And they recently released one called Albert the Cat. And there's actually a cat that shows up in a bunch of the different stories. And he has many different names because he's a stray cat and he shows up and people that see him, they're like, oh, this is Albert. Oh, this is Red. This is whatever. But we know, as listeners of the story, we know it's the same cat based on our listenings to the other stories. But then they recently released one that was, you know, Albert the Cat. It talks about all the places he goes to. And I was very interested in it. Listened to it. I focused, you know, because like a lot of time you listen to stories when you're going to bed. You kind of just drift off. Kind of like stop paying attention. But this one, I was like, wait a second. I know this place. I remember this guy. The guy from the laundromat. Yeah, the guy who works at the slime factory. He named Albert. That's him. That's him right there. And also he goes to a cafe sometimes and he listens to jazz music. And also there's an artist that paints a dog. The cat shows up sometimes. Anyway, it's good. It's good. I would recommend. But it costs money. I would not recommend necessarily paying for it. But if your workplace offers you a free thing, you can use it. That's what I do. A free subscription to Headspace. Honestly, I can only fall asleep to talking if I'm about to just knock out. Does anyone listen to like stuff to fall asleep? Does anyone, besides streams, I know some people listen to streams to go to bed. Does anyone listen to like audiobooks or music? What do you listen to? What are the things you enjoy? Anyone listen to podcasts? NPR? The Sounds of Northern Lion? The Sounds of Germa? Inflo listens to music. Is it like a specific genre of music? Because like I could imagine if the music you listen to is like very high energy, it might make it a bit hard to fall asleep to. It could be like, you know, ska. I think Hample listens to ska, like calming ska music to fall asleep to. For this stream, I usually manage to turn the stream off before I fall asleep. If I need a day nap, sometimes I might just knock out watching some stream. I feel like it's been a long time since I have fallen asleep with the stream playing in the background. I mean, considering like I don't take naps during the day, usually at nighttime I'm like I turn off my computer. I don't know. It just doesn't happen. It's whatever I decide to put on. What does Hamplo listen to? What if he puts on Hatsune Miku from Fortnite Festival? What if he puts on his favorite ska song, Superman? The Tony Hawk Pro Skater soundtrack? I dozed off to a stream recently though because I was feeling super eepy and a bit sick. But which one? You gotta tell us. Gotta name all the streams you have ever fallen asleep to. Germa streams. Northern Lion stream. Let's see, lately I've been listening to some relaxing ambient rock. Specifically some Buckethead albums. Let's see, you know, I don't know that group. As me who doesn't know musicians, I have never heard of Buckethead. I've heard of Radiohead. I've heard of this bucket right here. Anyway, there is in fact a meteorite right here. Literally right here. Wow, look at this. This is a simple fish. This is a low quality fish. I got a quest. A shining... What the frick? You can't say that. Recently it was Super Matches. Listening to too many Balatro theme remixes. I've been getting those recommended as well. This is good. Thank you for this drawing, X-Tag. Awesome drawings as always. I don't know if it's done. If it is done, I will take a screenshot of it. If it's not done, I will come back later. Very good art. It's not quite... Okay, I'll come back. I'll be back. Don't you worry. See, when I see that alarm, I just think of Inscription. It's the annoying sigil from Inscription. Any Inscription players? So true, Walfie. I do understand. I've played Inscription. That is the sigil that increases the opposing enemy's attack by 1. It decreases the cost of your card. That's how it is. That's what things are like. I've been playing a lot of Inscription off stream. It's good. It's a good game. Casey's mod, which is not actually a mod at all. Balatro. Yeah, I've been getting a lot of Balatro theme remixes on my YouTube. They're pretty good. Balatro music, good. I got up to a challenge in Casey's mod that puts annoying on all your cards. Yeah, I have not reached that yet. But maybe at some point I'll get there. And then I'll be like, oh man, this game's not even fun anymore. Remember when this game used to be fun? When I used to enjoy playing this game because it was easy. I actually don't think I've lost a run. Maybe because I save scum. I do a lot of like... I know when I can reload my save. So I'm like, okay, if I get cards that I don't want, I just reload the save, I go back and then, you know, do something else. That's how it is. That's how it goes. Because only it's probably those... See, that's not does it. That's... You're saying the word doesn't. I thought maybe that was a typo the first time you posted it. But you've posted it several times now. I would like you to be aware that that is the word dozen. Dozed. It's dozed? Dozed. Dozen is the word for 12. Isn't that weird that there's a word for 12? And then there's like baker's dozen, which is 13. What's the deal? No, that's dozed. Dozed. With one... Oh, dozed. What the frick, birds? Birds in this game? Dozing. Doused. Yeah, dozed. Like bulldoze. Bulldozers, they in fact doze. They're out there. Doze, like the animal? Doe? The plural of doe. Doe. Doe as in the music note. Do re mi. Do re mi as in the anime. Do re mi. Do re mi as in the Toho character. Do re mi. Do re mi as in the Doraemon classic anime character. There's a moth in my room. Just a very, very small moth. I'll just create dozen and pronounce it differently. English is no stranger to writing words the same and pronouncing them differently. Yeah, but like there's already established conventions for that. Yeah, what are those? What even are those? What are those? Shoes. Do you see that because TikTok is getting banned in the US, people are using a different app that is entirely owned by China? They're like, oh, we're gonna ban TikTok because it could be possibly send your data to China, and then people are like, oh, actually, I'm just gonna download an intentionally Chinese app. People are having a good time on it. I would not use it simply because I never use TikTok anyway. But, you know, people are having fun. Miku's in Fortnite. You see that one, everyone? Every Fortnite, Miku. They've been helping some Chinese netizens with their homework. I did also see that. They're having fun. I could imagine it getting kind of annoying though. Like, imagine you were someone that was just using that website, and then all of a sudden you have like people posting in English all the time, and you're like, what is this? I don't understand what they're saying. Why are they taking over all the feeds? They're posting on every single video. These Americans, man, what are they doing? I don't know. I guess there is a similar thing, I guess, when Twitter was banned in Brazil, and then they all moved to Blue Sky. I guess it's kind of like that. A lot of similar things of networks being banned, people move into a similar network. But probably just temporarily. I'm sure if TikTok comes back, people will just go back to TikTok. I had so much fun last night playing with friends, all using Miku skins. I was even playing while wearing my Miku costume. In real life, your real life Miku costume? That's crazy. That's cool. I don't have a Miku costume. But if I did, and if I did play Fortnite, surely I would also do such a thing. But it's not a thing. Welcome, Chenna. Is that world famous web fishing streamer Walfie.tv? No, this is twitch.tv/Walfis. You are in the wrong place. This is not the place to not even the place to be. This is the place to see, not even to be, to see. You gotta see it. You could also be though. Anyway, what else has been happening? What else even going on out there in society? The fires, that's a thing, right? The fires in California, that's another thing that's been happening. What's the deal with those? I'm gonna assume those are still happening. It is election season in Germany. Oh yeah, you did mention that some time ago. Classic Zoe, talking about Germany, the place that he's familiar with. People saying things that are relevant to their political and geographical location. Unbelievable. Imagine having awareness of things around you. Yeah, they are happening. I hope people are okay. I've also what else is what's even the deal? I don't know, what have I been doing? I got some Vietnamese food yesterday. I purchased some banh mi, to eat as leftovers. And it's good. It was good. I ate some today. And I will eat the other leftover on Friday when I work from home. Didn't your government officially change now? It sure did. It is, in fact... Actually, did it? It probably did. I think it's like January 6th, right? That is when it officially changed. I've not really been paying too much attention. I don't really know things. It's the 20th. Then what is January 6th? Was that just like when the people tried to storm the Capitol building last time? I thought that was like when it started. I guess it's not. It's the 20th. Okay. Yeah, actually, I feel like if it did happen, I probably would have heard about it by now, right? Would have probably seen many posts on social media. People saying things. That's when the Electoral College votes are ratified. Oh, when they get the rats to count them? When they hire the rats, they put them in the government building so that they can count the ballots. Man, rats are so smart. Ratified. Get it, guys? Because like a rat. It has the word rat in it, and I'm assuming that the rats are the ones counting. It's not actually. It's a different word. It does not even relate it to rats. I did see a rat though. I didn't even see the attempt to join. This is what happens when I don't pay attention to the pop-ups that show up in my game. I don't even know that people are attempting to join the lobby. But now I know. Now I paid attention. I was like, oh, I should probably check, and then I did. I did check. Now it's here. You would think that they would do that in New York. Yeah, ratified. Rats out here. Haven't webfished since November. Yeah, because like, you know, there was that whole era where people were hacking the game. It's better now though. Nowadays, you can't really just let random people join the lobby anymore. You can let some people, you can approve people to join the lobby. But they can't just join automatically. They have to be out there. He hates letting people join. No, I'm letting many people join. I have let so many people join. Look at this. There's 3 people in here besides me. That's several. That is several thousands of people. What is this? Alien particles? What the? Is this new? I don't even have the space for it. Alien particles. What the? When did I get this? Oh, this is. Do you get this from catching the UFO fish thing? That's probably what it was. It was probably on the quest board. Wow. Look at this. I caught a radiant tiny catfish. How is it so radiant? How is it so radiant? Oh, you have to get 5 UFO fish. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. It's probably the 5th one. I should probably open these treasure chests, huh? Nah, it's fine. It's fine. Well, for your person who DMs a lot, I've never played any sort of game that will require DM. This is a joke, because obviously you're talking about direct messaging, but I interpreted it as if you were talking about Dungeons and Dragons, a game that has a dungeon master, also referred to as a DM, or a GM sometimes, a game master. But no. The answer to both interpretations is no. I never DM people. Sometimes people DM me on Twitter, I just ignore them. I simply don't respond. Mostly if I don't know them. If it's someone that I do know, I'll probably respond. Probably. I don't really DM people, no. I got nothing to do. Why would I even DM people? Why would I even socialize outside of streaming or watching streams? No reason. What do I have to hide? Why would I not just say it in public, on my stream? To talk about things. I feel like the only times I DM people are like when they DM me, right? Sometimes People will send me things, memes, videos, and I will respond. I'm like, that's a cool video. Video of a rat, that's awesome. I love that. Welcome, Yuko. Otherwise, not really. I don't know why. Walfie, tabletop would be fire, but I wouldn't even know how to do it. I'd be like, I would like to roll for initiative. I've rolled a 20. What does that mean? That means that it is successful and that you are strong. Not knowing how would make it better. Does it though? Would it really make for an engaging experience? I guess it would in some ways. Because then, you know, I imagine a lot of people also don't know how it works. And then, you know, sometimes if I'm someone who doesn't know how it works and then they're explaining it to me, then the people that, you know, also don't understand, they would be like, oh, I was wondering about this. And that's why it's good that he asked, because I didn't know. Welcome, Tag Barrel. I cannot see Walfie DMing, which would make it kind of interesting. Even if it's a trash fire, it'd be cool. It's like, alright, okay, you are in a dungeon. There are kobolds everywhere. And you look to the left and there is a fire. There's a fire. I don't know who this is. You'll have to show yourself. There's a fire next to you. There's also a rat. What do you do? And then they're like, I roll for initiative. And then they roll and they get like a 10 and they're like, what does this mean? And I say, you grab the stick and you throw it at the rat, and the rat is confused and it just runs away. And then what? And then you gotta roll to make sure that the rat is safe and well fed. And then they roll a 20 and they're like, what does this mean? The rat is so well fed, it is so happy, it has lived a wonderful life and will live for a very long time. And then they go, that's great, I love that. What about the kobolds though? And I'll say, I don't remember. They were there? Alright, they're over there. Roll for points. And then they roll and they somehow get like a 25. And I'm like, that's not even possible. How do you get that? And they're like, I don't know. And then I say, that's good. That means that the kobolds are friendly and they are your friends. You speak their language. Roll for conversation topic. And then they roll and they get a 1. And then I'm like, that you've insulted their family and they hate you. And they are now they're now upset and they try to punch you. And then you roll and you get like a 5. And then I don't know. Then I run out of things to say and then I'm done. That's me. It's my, I don't even know what a kobold is. Welcome, Homem Sinica. Hello. This person has not showed themselves, so I will not accept them. It seems that they've left. That's the policy, okay? If I don't recognize your name and you're joining the lobby, you have to show yourself. Welcome, Netherdawn. Roll perception. I don't even know what that means. You see something? You see a kobold. Roll for perception. You get a 1. That means you don't even know. You don't even know what a kobold is. It had a fish can roll message on the waiting screen. What? Which waiting screen? Unperceptive. Imagine not even perceiving. I would never perceive. It sounds like something for the 5th Walfie anniversary to do like a tabletop game. I don't know. I don't know if I would enjoy it. Maybe I would. I mean, I feel like I've never tried it. I'm sure a lot of people, they're like, I don't know if I'm into this. And then they try it and they're like, this is actually Pog. This is actually Pog City. I love this. Can't wait to do more of this. Did I enjoy the bit right now? It was like a joke though. It's kind of different because I was like intentionally making it like nonsensical. I feel like if this was a real thing, I would need to consider more stuff. I would need to think long term. Because I think that a lot of what makes a good session is if the person is like, they've considered consequences of actions, they know how to plan a story in such a way that people feel as if their decisions matter. And that there's an overarching story of some kind. I don't know. Maybe YouTube viewer? I can't believe this. People out here watching this on YouTube? There's one YouTube viewer. Surely it's not them. When you wait for the host to accept you joining, it's a nuclear throne. Oh, I've actually never tried to join a lobby. Ever since they added the approval system, I didn't know how that works. That's it. That's how it goes. That's how life is out here. Welcome, Nutritious. Have you all done a tabletop game before? What is that like? Do you all have a good time with that? I've not played more D&D than a single one-shot, but I'm being fed D&D related YouTube shorts. What's the best one? Which one did you enjoy thoroughly? Okay, is this done? I'm gonna screenshot this X tag. This will be saved to my directory of images. I hate how the trees are in the way. Is there a way to not have the trees block? Alright. Here we go. Good job. Great job. I should probably add these to like the starting screen, huh? Because I do have things on there that aren't just art drawn in other programs. This is making me dizzy. Fishing while jumping on the mushroom. I like the one with the short beard. Who's that? Is that a known person on YouTube who makes videos? Is that a thing? Is that a guy? Anyway, I've been considering making clips of my content. Not just clips, but specifically animatics. You know, when people think of like a funny moment that happens and then they draw it. They draw many scenes of it. I'm like, I should do that. I should find clips of my stream and then draw some things for it. And then people will go, that's so funny. Oh my god, this content is so funny. I gotta check out their entire streams because surely all of their streams are this funny. And then they tune in and they're like, actually, this guy's not funny. He's only chosen a few moments that he thought was funny. Check your clips that people made. I think I've made. Yeah, you make a bunch of them. I appreciate that. Sometimes I look at them and I go, I forgot I said that. And then it's good. I should clip the D&D bit. Yeah, I don't even know what a kobold is. Is that even funny though? Is that even a thing? Hamflow's asking to join. So I've clipped one. I've downloaded the audio for one moment, which is specifically that one time, I think last week, when NanoLaser said his cat sat on his modem, and then I was like, oh, do you think cats even understand? Do you think we're being observed by like aliens and like we do something stupid and we cause some network issue or something? And then I was like, oh, what if, you know, oh, those humans, they invented Hawk 2 again. I can't believe they did this. It reset my Marvel Rivals game. I'm gonna try to draw that. Then I have to like think of other moments. But I feel like a good way to do it is like, since I do have my anniversary stream coming up, and I do tend to look at old VODs, I could like look through some old videos and then I could be like, oh, this would be a good moment to draw. I could clip this. And then I could do it, and then, you know, all the people start watching. They're like, what the? This guy's so funny. This guy is the funniest stream I've ever seen. I can't watch a different streamer now. I have to watch Walfie. It's great. He's so funny. I love this guy. I'm not sure if it's a default brand of funny, but it definitely matched the fun I derive from the stream. This guy's deriving fun from my streams. Unbelievable. This guy's out here enjoying himself. He's having everyone make fun of him. He's enjoying himself. Some kind of weird stream enjoyer. I'm just kidding. Thank you for enjoying the stream. fun times. Everyone loves having fun. I enjoy having fun. That's why I play video games that are not League of Legends. Because, you know, people do not enjoy that. Imagine this bearded D&D guy is funny. See, I'm like kind of cautious to click on things because like what if they start showing them all in my algorithm, right? You click on one video and suddenly YouTube's like, oh, you like this one? What about 10 more of these? And then you don't click any of them and they're like, okay, but I know you didn't like these, but what about like these 50 videos? And you have to wait for several days. The Twitter algorithm is like that as well. A lot of times recently Twitter keeps showing me like this one, I don't know what it's called, like there's like an exhibition of like, they hope, what is it, there's like an Apple TV show or something, and then like the actors were in some place in New York, and there was like a glass booth, and they set up an office in there, and like I don't know what this is and I don't care, but then like it keeps showing it to me. It's like, oh, everyone, haha, well, this is how you do marketing. This is, oh my god, the cast of this show was in this place in person and you can interact with them. Wow, it's great. And like I don't know what that is, and I keep clicking it and saying like, don't show this to me, but they keep showing it to me. I'm on VPN on Windows open. Yeah, but then I would have to open up the chat on Windows. I don't have the chat on Windows. Sounds like an ad. It pretty much is. It is an ad, actually. It literally is an ad. But then it's like people organically being like, I love this TV show. It's great that they're doing this. It's like, I don't want to see this. This is why my YouTube algorithm is nothing but VTuber clips and Maxor. I don't know who Maxor is. Max or what? I'll take Max. That is like Maxor? Max or what? It's like or is a thing that is usually an option between one or more options. I guess two or more. What am I saying? What do I have in my algorithm right now? If I open up YouTube right now, click on my homepage, we have Northern Lion clip, we have Balatro main theme Hatsune Miku edition, we have the Sonos disaster, a Fireship YouTube video, we have Cecilia Immergreen Hololive EN channel, we have Maria Marionette Nijisanji EN, we have a bunch of food related shorts, we have Hatsune Miku painting, we have more food videos, we have MacBook accessories, we have games done quick. Oh yeah, that's another thing that happened recently. Games done quick. I totally did not even realize that was happening until it's over. I'm like, wow, this was happening. Apparently people had a good time. There was like a concert or something. They were playing Crazy Taxi and people were playing music. And they're like, you gotta watch this. It's the best content that has ever come out of Games Done Quick. And then I watched it and I was like, I don't really, I mean, I guess they're having fun, but like, I don't know. I didn't enjoy it. It's not, they didn't even talk about the run at all. It's just people playing music. What, you could do this like not at the Games Done Quick. I don't know. But they were having fun. I'm sure it was cool. But me, when I watch the speedruns, I would like to watch them for the speedruns. See, my For You just told me Twitch earns more than 66% of its money from subs alone. I mean, that makes sense, right? I feel like, I don't like how Twitch forces you to run ads. Cause like, what, I get like $1 from ads every month and it ruins the experience for everyone? Like, why not just give me the option to not show any ads? And then maybe like more people will be like, oh cool, I can actually watch this stream without being bombarded with ads. Maybe then I will subscribe, huh? Maybe then I'll actually give them money instead of like, you know, I don't know. I guess then there's not as much incentive because, like, you know, people pay for ads. Sorry, they pay for subs to not get ads. So like, I don't know. You also get emotes though. Let's see, I missed all of it, and for like 5 years prior to 2000, I used to work. You used to work the event? I didn't even know that. Didn't even know you were at Games Done Quick. Some people at the office, not at the office, at my workplace, my company that I work for, some of them do go to GDQ. They post about it. They're like, I was there, the live band was so cool. I would recommend watching this. I think the meme is that Crazy Taxi doesn't allow you to play its music on Twitch because of licensing. Oh, I see. So they hired the band to play the music. I get it. It might buy you a burrito once a year. Yeah. Oh, those guys. Those guys out there making you run ads. That's why I like that on YouTube. You can choose to not have ads on your channel. Which I do. I do in fact disable all ads on all my videos. Simply because it's annoying. And if I enabled them, I would make like 25 cents like per month. That's not worth it. It's not worth the effort of like ruining the experience for everyone. I did GDQ used to be DC local. And I did it for 1 year. They moved it down to Florida. Then the pandemic happened. All right. It sucks. Well, I hope the events are fun. I feel like I haven't paid attention to GDQ in like a long time. Not really. Like, I used to actually like watch the streams. I feel like maybe it's because now I have other stuff to watch. Right? Back then I wasn't really watching streamers that much besides Northern Lion. But nowadays I got people streaming. I could watch other streams. Why would I watch Games Done Quick when I could watch a VTuber? When I could watch Northern Lion? Welcome Props Not Jack. It's because Walfie doesn't hate cancer anymore. Did I ever hate cancer? I guess I do hate cancer. I do not enjoy the concept of cancer. Cancers, they should cancel cancer. That's what I think. They should get rid of it. Anyway, did I welcome? I saw Props Not Jack, and then I read your message. But I don't remember if I greeted you before reading your message. Trash taste something. Oh, you're talking about your shorts in your algorithm. Why watch someone playing a game really well when you can watch an anime character playing it really bad? Exactly. Why? I can't even be parasocial to Games Done Quick. Or I could be parasocial to streamers. Right? That's a difference. You could imagine being parasocial for Games Done Quick. Could never happen. That's why you show up to a streamer and you go, wow, this is a great streamer, I love your content. I love this, it's great, it enriches my life. And my life is greatly improved and therefore I'm now parasocial. It was the original Super Chat reading stream. That is true, they do read donations. Long time donator, first time viewer. Love the stream. Also save the animals. Hype. Can we get an orb in the chat? That's what all the donations are. Orb. Magic card. What if I told you that exactly 10 years ago I had this exact chatter behavior in speedrunner chats? Were you an active chatter in speedrunner streams? Yeah, greetings from Germany. Greetings. I loved it. I used to play this game all the time when I was a kid. I have such fond memories of it. Glad to see that the run is going well. This goes to Streamer's Choice. And then the streamer says, put that toward killing the animals. Can we get some hype for killing the animals? And then people say hype. In terms of selfishness, I do count the GDQ donos as charitable donations for tax returns. Yeah, that is a thing. I've donated to GDQ before. One time I donated like $20. That's a thing. Some kind of number that exists. Yes, but the speedrunners had 3 to 10 concurrent viewers, so exactly like here, 3 to 10 concurrent viewers, as in slower chats like here, not the viewer numbers exactly. What? I feel like my chat is like fairly active compared to some other chats that I see. Sometimes I'll be in a chat that has like 200 people and like no one is saying anything. Like, man, it sure is, you know, like numbers don't really mean anything. See, same with me. I do enjoy the game marathons for charity. They are fun. I did see a clip of that one guy who played Elden Ring with the, what was that instrument called? The electronic wind instrument. The Doot guy, Mr. Doot, Dr. Doot or whatever. That was cool. There's a Zelda marathon that occurs every year. Don't show up as much now, but those fun times, those were fun time in the community is still tight. Yeah, that's good. Also, thank you 039 for the 9 months. That's a lot of months. Not the viewer numbers. There was that one GDQ message generator. Greetings from cancer. P.S. Save the viewer. You the jerk. So true. They do in fact say things like that. Wow. Love. First time chatter. A last time donator. Save the cancer. Can't believe they would say that. Why would he say that? Unbelievable. Cancel this man. We have a $1,000 from a donation from the Yeti. Putting this $1,000 to a good cause. Everyone, make sure you vote or whatever. Oh, what did they say? Make sure you put money toward this incentive. And then they do the incentive, and everyone has a good time. There were also the fighting game tournaments during GDQ. Bots put up on their YouTube. Yeah, they used to have after events. Remember that? Back in the day when GDQ would be over and then they would have like meme fighting game tournaments. That was cool. They don't have that anymore. It's been years. Welcome, Gex. Isn't there this single cell dog that is essentially a rogue cancer cell that reproduces? People would probably want to save that dog. Is there a single cell dog? Is that a real thing? They have Yeti's t-shirts. They're great, says a couch sitter. I'm sure they're great. I'm simply saying that their donations that they make sometimes are often read aloud because they are large quantities. What am I doing? Sorry. Why did I walk back to spawn? A single-celled dog. A single-celled dog. Any dogs in chat? Any dogs viewing this stream right now? Not me. This is not a dog at all. This is a cat. Anyway, what were we talking about? We were talking about clippable moments that I could draw. Can you think of a clippable moment? I feel like if I could clip one thing, if I could do like a super cut of moments, I would do one that's like a collection of the bear. You know, like the first time I saw the bear, every single time I've seen the bear. And then people would understand. They'd be like, oh yeah, this moment. When he talks about the bear, this is what he's talking about. Welcome, Cole. It's another thing that I would clip. I remember, I think they did Toho Luna Nights or something one year. There were a bunch of Fumos on the couch. 70% of those were yours. What? Those were yours? I didn't watch that stream, but I'm sure if I did, I would have been like, that's cool. There's a bunch of Fumos. And that's nice. Toho and Fumos. Did he get banned? Why would he get banned? Why would he get banned for? Imagine getting banned. You know who did get banned? Games Done Quick. They did have a live ban, guys. We literally talked about that. They did get banned. It's funny, because like, the word banned has multiple different meanings based on the spelling. It's also pronounced like band. Bandle. Bandle today, King. That's a thing. What's another moment? If you can think of Walfie moments, name them right now. Be like, oh, that one time that Walfie said this one thing, I think that would make for a great clip. If he were to animate this, it would be so funny. There's some sort of soft ban on plushies, but I didn't know that. Why would they ban plushes? What are they doing? They hate Fumos? What about that one classic Walfie moment when you were thinking of moments that would be good to clip? No, I don't think that'd be good. Also, I'm gonna hydrate. I'm gonna drink water right now. Literally right now. What if I did a supercut of all the times I drink water on the stream? All several thousand moments. Anyway, it is time to drink water. Wait, the thing's not showing up. Is it because VTube Studio? Hold on. I need to catch this fish first. It's because VTube Studio keeps doing this freaking thing where it says make sure you back up your model, and then when that pop-up is open, like, you can't do anything. Yeah, that's it. No, that's a different thing. Your Twitch login token for VTube Studio has expired or is invalid. Okay. I guess we have to renew the token. Man. Go to the settings, we go to Twitch settings, connect account. Authorizing will allow VTube Studio to do all of these things. I don't know if VTube Studio needs all of these things, but surely Denchi would never betray our trust. I've approved it. I'm logging in now. Now Denchi has all my credentials. He's gonna hack my computer. Okay, now I'm gonna drink water. Alright. I have successfully hydrated. I'm blaming Denchi for no reason. I'm blaming him for many reasons. That's at least 2 reasons right there. The fact that the pop-up just prevents you from redeeming things is bad. I think it's bad. I would say the Fumos are sort of at an okay price of 50-ish retail, which is fine considering the price history and that they used to be near impossible to get. I don't know. I've never had a Fumo. Don't even have any such things. Also, yeah, there's a web fishing plush. Do you know this? They got web fishing right here. If you have the game, you can just click on this. You can own your own web fishing guy. And that would be cool. What if they had like a customizable version? Wouldn't that be so cool? Like Build-A-Bear or whatever. If you could like have your own web fishing cat or dog. You can give it, you know, the same clothing that you have in the game. That would be cool. That would be quite the thing, I think. Did I welcome Slime Molder? Has Slime Molder been here? Is he here at the start of the stream? I don't know. Don't even remember. Me when the streamer doesn't even remember. He doesn't even care about his viewers. Messed up. Nender. Oh yeah, you could buy different parts. You could have custom hats for your web fishing. Look at this guy. It's cool. He also has the fish. The iconic salmon from web fishing. The iconic tag on the back. Definitely exists in real life. Anyway, good times out there on this day fishing. Anyway, what else is there? What else is happening? Oh, I dropped the lid of my mug today. My ceramic mug that I drink water from. I dropped it and it broke. And now I have one of these, the things that you put on coffee cups is not ceramic at all. It's there now. It's not the same cup that I drink from during streams though. The one that I drink from when I stream, it's a lot larger. It's a different one. And the lid for that one is not ceramic. It is actually plastic. But anyway, just something to consider. Something you can write down in your notes. You could be like, okay, on Wednesday, January 15th, this is when Walfie dropped the thing and it broke. And then what? And then what is he gonna do? Super glue? No, I don't think so. Anyway, what else do I have in my notes? Overslept my alarm, which I talked about. There was I went to the office. I talked about Inscription. I talked about TikTok. I talked about work. That's pretty much it. That's honestly, that's all. Literally nothing else to talk about. Can I show us the cup lid like a new one? Like a new, what? Can I show the cup slash lid like a new, oh, like what it looks like if it wasn't broken? It's just like one of those generic mugs, mug cup. What is it called? Ceramic mug with lid. No, it's not like these. Oh, these ones look nice. They got ones that have mushrooms. Oh, I forgot to catch them. Forgot to catch a fish. Ceramic mug with lid. Don't see any that look like the one that I have. What if I look up? It's like blue and white. Yeah, it's kind of like this one. Let me copy the image address. It's not exactly like this one, but it has some similarities. Let's see. We have the browser source. Yo, what the? He's got the OBS logo as his mug. It's kind of like this. If you could imagine this, except instead of a dragon, it's like, what is? I don't even know what this. It's like a tree on it or something. Anyway, the top part of this fell off. And then it went on the ground and it broke. And it's bad. And now I have, instead of that, I have the coffee cup plastic lid, which I will find an image of. Actually, I could probably, like, hold on. I'll do this. If I put this on the screen and then I look at this thing, I can show you what it kind of looks like now. Yes, exactly. It's this thing. Okay, copy this image. And I add the browser source. And I paste this one. Right there. Wait, why did the chat get cleared? Do you see that? Why did this go away? So I have this. Definitely is not thematically relevant. It doesn't really fit. But this is what I have now because I have no lid. Yeah, this is what I have on my desk right now. I know those. We actually stored a bunch of spare lids off the local Asian Mart in case they break. Yeah. Actually, the one that I broke was already a replacement. I had already, like, cracked the lid, like, a few months ago. Yeah, maybe I'll keep this on the screen. People that show up, they're like, what is this, Walfie? What does this mean? Why does he have this mug with the coffee lid on the top? And they won't understand. They were not here to understand. They will never understand. This kind of looks like a cowboy hat. What if they made coffee lids that were like cowboy hats? Wouldn't that be cool? Alright, I'll put these in a group and move them. Wow. Look at that. Hold on, let me see what messages I missed. TikTok gone in 4 days. 2,000 bits. Thank you, Snackoracko. The 2,000 bits. Treat yourself to a new mug lid. You can get the mushroom one. No, I don't know. Maybe I'll buy something somewhere. Maybe there's already another one in the house that I can use. Let's see, what else? Zoe has broken an Asian market teapot and a while ago. You're sad. Do you ever get a replacement? Deserve to always be hydrated. No, I can still drink. You don't necessarily need a lid to drink from it. And I do have other containers with which to drink from. As I mentioned, the one that I drink from on stream. Actually, I wonder if I can find an image of the exact thing that I use to drink from on stream. Let me look up the the brand. We talked about this at some point. The brand of this one is I'm trying to look under it at the moment. It's called, what's it called? Corningware? Let me look this up. Corningware. Corningware mug. Corningware mug with lid. Yo, it looks exactly like this. Actually, it's literally this one. This is the exact one that I have. Hold on, let me... Oh, I didn't even catch the fish. Corning makes the Gorilla Glass? Oh, man. Alright, so this is the... This is the exact... This is the exact thing that I use. When I'm sipping from... When I'm on my stream and I sip, this is exactly what I'm sipping from. This thing right here, mug docs. I've seen that before. It is very large. It is a huge mug. It has how many milliliters is this? It's like a lot. From the bottom it says, hold on. What if I drop this? Wouldn't that suck if I drop this? It's kind of hard to see. It's like it's full of water and it's like kind of heavy. 20 ounces. Hold on. This is, yeah, 20 ounces, 591 milliliters. That's enough to last pretty much the whole stream. Anyway, it's good. I'll keep this on the stream as well. Steamed NL, what? We have a ton of them for $15 or so on Amazon. Which one? Mugs? Let's see, been checking markets to see if I can find another one I like. No luck so far. Yeah, there's many places. LTT store water bottle and a Yeti cup. I'm moving away from plastic reusable bottles. I think that's a good idea. Wait, but they're reusable though. I have a few plates from that company. They're nice, much lighter than a ceramic plate, but still sturdy. Yeah, I think it's good quality. I've had a good time with it in the years that I've used it. I think it's good. You can make little mini cakes in those. Is that a thing that people do with these? Is this like a well-known like brand? What brand is yours? If you have one of these, what is your brand? Reusable still leaches plastic. That is true. Microplastics everywhere. I was thinking the giant 1.2 liter cups, but isn't 20 ounces is like pretty, it's like pretty good though. Glass, pretty well known. I didn't know. I'd never even heard of this company. Corningware. It's good. I missed the context for the egg message. What egg? What are you talking about? The egg. Now I technically have another Asian tea set, but the teapot is small, so I use their cups to make steamed eggs. I see. This guy's out here steaming eggs. I normally drink from generic pint glasses I got from the pub. They were giving away old ones. But aren't pint glasses tiny? Okay, so I don't really know how big a pint is. It's like the system of measuring volumes. How big is a pint? How many liters is a pint? Yeah, despite the fact that they're obviously grilled. 16 ounces is a pint. Okay, so it's like Just slightly smaller than the thing I drink from. Hey, that's kind of large. A pint is, I don't know how big a cup is though. How big is a cup? Steamed eggs are the most mid food I've had so far. Need to figure out the right ratio though. This judgment is a bit unfair. Don't have soy sauce at home, so maybe it's all me. What are you? Have you ever made those like soy sauce eggs? Those are good. Welcome, Delicious Smile. What's the deal? What's the deal with food? People cooking food in containers? That's crazy. A cup is 16 tablespoons. Classic. What the heck is a tablespoon? You're like, obviously a tablespoon is 1/16 of a cup. What is an ounce? What is a number? What are soy? This guy doesn't know. Soy sauce eggs. Basically, you just have soy sauce and there's like an egg. And then you crack the egg and then you eat the egg. It's eggs and soy sauce. I think it's 568 milliliters for a pint, which is pretty much the same as I said my cup is. Wait, 568. That is that how much mine is? Mine is 591. I guess it is pretty close. Yo, what if they had? You think if they sold cups you could drink from that looked like this? Wouldn't that be so cool? If they had web fishing mug that is literally like the frog bucket. Yo, wait, they could sell these things. I mean, not just a bucket, but like they could sell. You know how they have like these things? That, yo, what if they? Wait, yo, guys, wait. Here's a merch idea. What if they had this, but it was like a tea thing? You could put a tea bag on this, and then it could hold it. You put the tea right here, and then you put this, and this guy could sit on the edge of your cup. Holy frick! Could someone tell them? The genius idea. You could have frog fishing. Is that a thing? Hold on, this gotta be a thing, right? Tea bag holder fishing cup. Is that like a thing? Surely this is a thing. No, yeah, okay. People have thought about this. I thought this was a totally original thing. But yeah, they could make this. That would be so cool. Web fishing frog, but it's like fishing. They should get on this. They should do this right now. They would make at least $5, I think. Yeah, like look at this. It's literally, you could literally do this, guys. It's good. Put that on the market right now. People spend millions of dollars. At least a dozen. I used to have a 750 milliliter megaliter. That's a capital M. Megaliter stout plastic bottle. Easy to refill. Switched it to LTT bottle 620 milliliters. Now I don't drink enough because it's a pita to refill. Pita. Pita. 750 milliliters. That's like a lot. It's quite a lot. Linus Tech Tips. 750 tons of water. Yeah, this guy has a 750 megaliter plastic bottle. 750 tons. Yeah, LTT. Surely it's Linus Tech Tips. What else could it be? LTT. Get yourself the LTT branded screwdriver that they mention in all of their videos. Get yourself the LTT hoodie. I recently got a 48, I think, ounce water bottle from a Secret Santa, and it is huge. What do they have on the water bottle? Do they have like a design? Does it have a Mint Phantom design art on it? Mint Phantom. Do they have, was it a Pomu Rain Puff water bottle? I had a 22 ounce bottle for a while. It served me well. Yeah, 20, I think 20 ounces is like a good amount. People out here, they gotta be drinking water. Imagine not drinking water in 2025. Cringe. Not hydrating like some kind of cringe lord. It has a tea basket you can pop into brew tea. Yeah, that sounds nice. Actually, I didn't know this was a thing. Apparently there are some tea brands where they don't have like a little label on the tea. It's just like a little like circular thing you put in there. First time using one. It is weird not having like a thing to hold on to. It makes my water moe. What is this one? It is mint. This is a Stanley cup. Is this not the same as a Stanley cup? Literally, it's got lead in it. Welcome, Cryptic Command. I say normally I drink 2 liters a day with only LTT bottle that dropped to like half because I forgot to refill. Imagine not refilling your water. Those are the tea bags I use, the circular things with no string. Most British tea bags have no label bit. The label bits only come with posh tea. See, okay, that's what I assumed because I think I saw the brand of tea and it did seem like a British brand. I didn't know this was a thing. Like all the tea brands that I've used, they've all had the little label. What is the brand of tea? What is English brand tea? Circle, no label. Hold on. I usually make loose leaf. Walfie only drinks posh tea. Lipton tea is not posh tea. Lipton, you're telling me I think Lipton is fancy. Okay, like this. What is this? It's not this. What is the image? Where is the image? They don't even have this. What do I? Oh, it's this. This is literally the brand that I have right now. We got this brand, and the tea bags are these little like circular things. What's the deal? Anyone a fan of this brand? Anyone drink Tetley tea? Any British people aware of this brand? Tetley is pretty actually British. Yeah, it is extremely British. I knew because I saw the back of it and it was like, it sounded very British. I forgot what it said on the back. It said, wait, hold on. Yeah, this thing right here. Pour freshly. Yeah, they look like this. It's like little circle things. Move for 3-5. Add a dash of milk. Sweeten if desired. Enjoy. The fact that they mentioned adding milk and sugar. Oh no, it was right. It was because on the back it said True British Cuppa. That's obviously that is a British thing. It did say it is authentic British heritage. Yeah, they look like this. Yeah, they look like this. My first time having tea that was like this. But it's so weird. You don't even have like a thing to hold on to. Hold on, let me scroll up. People making loose leaf. I would never. I would simply. It is a different brand of tea. Here even the cheapest tea bags have a bag and a string with a label, right? See, like over here, I think the default tea brand, in my opinion, in the US, probably like Lipton. Lipton tea. It's like a Lipton tea bag. It's like this. Like even the most basic tea has like at least one of these things. Apparently in the UK they gotta use spoons for their tea. Tell me they have spoons. Do you know there's an international standard cup of tea? What does that mean? And it sucks. Isn't it like you have to steep it for some amount of time? It has to have like this concentration of tea leaves or something. Chat, do you drink your tea plain and steep for an hour? An hour? What the? What do you mean an hour? I do loose leaf whenever I'm not too lazy, but then you gotta get all the leaves out. I guess you would have like a strainer, right? You wouldn't just put the leaf. I guess you would. I don't know. Would you? I don't know. My favorite U is the sign of a Brit. What? Most of the time, if we're sold a brand as being from X country, the people in X country either haven't heard of it or deny it is a real product. Tetley. This is real. It is real British tea. Yeah, this is what they say. Celebrating the true British cuppa. Tetley Tea proudly celebrates 185 years of tea expertise. I can't read this. I probably mixed 5 different accents right there. Known for its authentic British heritage, Tetley Master blenders have lovingly created our best-selling British blend from the finest tea leaves around. I don't know. What is that? Is it maybe that's like an Australian accent? I don't even know. Does anyone know accents? What accent was that? There's like so many specific British accents though. It's like, oh, this part is from specifically Wales. This part is from the northeastern Lancaster County. The guys from there, I don't know. This one is from this is from what's another place in this one is from the place. This actually sounds like the bloke from the market. Yo, see, I know British people. Cry with a dash of milk for that royal experience. Liverpool. Stereotypical accent is from around London. Oi, bruv, it's me. London guy. Hey, it's me, London. What if I mixed accents? If I had like a stereotypical Brooklyn accent, but I was also British. Hey, I'm walking here. That's not what that sounds like. Hey, I'm walking. How do you say that in British? I'm walking here. Oi, bruv, I'm walking here. That's what they sound like. That's literally them. Bottle of water. I'm walking here. This is when I don't want to restart the kettle, but instead use 70 or 80 Celsius water instead of freshly boiled. Imagine knowing the temperature of your water. There are specific accents within London that are different. What is the best London accent? Sorry, the best British accent. Cockney is one of the most non-UK I think of. The one that I think most okay, people that are outside of the UK. That is their default accent that they think of. It is kind of fun to just read things in an accent. I think Vac has a good accent. Yeah. Enjoyable streams. I would recommend checking out Vacuously. She's so funny. How is she so funny? Imagine being funny. I like a good Dudley accent. Is there a region called Dudley? British accents. Regional accents of English. Manchester. Bolton. Recently had the chance to tune into her stream. Wow, she has a British accent, alright. She sure does. I like this song. This is a good song. A lot of good songs. It's been a while since I've heard such a prominent one. It's fun to listen to. Yeah, I think it's good content. Well, if you should do a British accent tier list, what would I rate it on though? Like, what would a bad accent be? Maybe like intelligibility, like how much I can actually understand it. VTubers increase my British exposure by 500%. Yeah, I feel like I've been watching a lot more streamers that speak English but are not from the US or Canada, right? Especially lately. I don't know what it is. Maybe because they stream earlier in the day. And it's like, you know, it's early. My usual streamers aren't streaming. It's like morning for me. And that's when they're streaming. It's part of Birmingham. Birmingham. If you told someone from Dudley they were from Birmingham, they'd shank you good and proper. Classic, classic London thing. Shanking people. Oi, bruv. You got a license for that. That's what they say. They all say, they're always saying this. Me in 11th grade thinking I knew enough English to survive, arrived in London on vacation, massively improved my Russian. London accent sucks. Oh man. Imagine understanding things. At least half of my streamers are non-American? What the? I wonder what percentage of streamers I watch are non-American. The Northern Line, he's Canadian. Alice is from Australia. Vacuously is from the UK. Well, okay, a lot of the main streamers I watch are American though. Chocodanks, Hamflow, Nanodan, Essie. Who else do I even watch? I don't know. I don't even know. It's like, oh no, he can't believe he would forget this streamer that he watches all the time. Derma's American. A lot of Finns for some reason. Who is out there? I have a lot of Americans living in not America. Like who? You gotta name them. You gotta name all the streamers that you watch. Everyone. Name every one of them. Everyone that you have ever watched in all of history. Let's listen to some UK accents, some British accents. British accents, video. Video. A lot of cool Swedish people. Tsukimi. I know that person. They do like Gunpla or whatever. Listen to this one.
The UK is incredibly diverse in terms of accents, and it just so happens that I can do many of these accents as my party trick. So come with me as I take you on a guided tour through all of the accents.
Am I gonna get DMC'd for this? Actually, hold on. Audio Jungle.
Hi, I'm Siobhan
Audio
Thompson,
Jungle. I'm gonna play music over.
This is Anglophenia, and what I'm speaking right now is RP, received pronunciation, or you know, your standard BBC English. It's spoken across the country, generally by upper middle, and upper class people. Think of Martin Freeman, Benedict Cumberbatch.
They should have like timestamps of like the different. So, oh, they do.
Good evening.
They do actually.
It's 9 o'clock, and this is the news. I'm very important.
Audio Jungle.
Heightened RP is generally only spoken on film and television now. So you know, think of Nell Card or the Dowager Countess in Downton Abbey.
Wait, this is the person from Harry Potter.
I do love you, but you're so terribly, terribly poor.
Can't believe Walfie's doing React content
is
now.
the accent that most people outside of Britain can recognise. You know, that classic lock, stock and two smoking barrels.
This is the default accent.
Go on, get out.
That's what they sound like.
Shut it, you tart. East Anglia is a flat, boggy kind of place with a flat, boggy kind of accent. I love to give you an example of somebody that comes from there that speaks like this, but they all lose his accent as soon as they can. Stephen Fry's from Norfolk, but he doesn't speak like this. I feel like
I've seen this guy. Who's this guy?
Here's a kind of classic kind of East Anglia phrase.
Get out of me, club.
I done dropped my computer in the fan and it's broken. Now let's go across the island to the West Country, which is a much rounder sound. It's farmland full of sheep and cows.
This guy's reacting.
Think of like Sam Ganji from the Lord of the Rings,
Lord of the
Rings.
Rings
From the Harry Potter
movies.
It's
me, Lord of the
get
Rings.
Off my land, or
it's me, John.
Oh, Mr. Frodo, don't let him turn me into anything unnatural.
It's me, the guy. It's me, Gollum.
Gets a little bit more piratey.
That's what he sounds like.
Hoist the mizzen mast, Squire Trelawney.
Okay, there's too much yapping. Give me like the actual, just do the
great
accent.
sing-song. Bloody hell, I love Dylan Thomas. Northern Welsh is where the singer Duffy is from. It's a breathier, thicker kind of an accent, and most people from there speak Welsh at home, and English is a second
like this
language.
To me sounds like Scottish, right? Doesn't a Scottish accent kind of sound like that?
Now across the country to the West Midlands and Birmingham, it's a very nasal kind of an accent, mostly on account of all the industry that went on in that area. Cat Daly, who presents So You Think You Can Dance, is from there, and so is also
Scottish and Welsh are kind of similar.
Sharon, where's the bloody remote? Yeah,
I guess that would make sense.
Isn't because of drugs, it's just where he's from.
There's that guy.
Scouse is your classic Liverpool accent. The Beatles are from there, and so's Paul
Imagine,
McCartney.
why is it named Liverpool?
Capital of culture a couple of years ago.
You're telling me they have an entire pool full of liver?
Up into Lancashire, and think of Christopher Eccleston or most of the cast of the Downstairs
Also,
and Downton
very
Abbey
strong
days.
accent.
They get those buns out the oven before they burn. Oh, Mr. Bates. So, across the Pennines to Yorkshire, it's a much kind of flatter accent from Lancashire.
Thank you, Yuko, for the 31
months. So I'm going
months.
to pub uphill.
I know Welsh accent completely due to Xenoblade Chronicles 2. They are extremely British, that is true.
So in Northumberland and
Deadpool,
Newcastle,
and
you speak
Liverpool?
the Geordie accent. So, think of the Geordie Shore or Carol Cole. Remember, she got fired from the X Factor because nobody could understand a word she was saying.
What about Old
Or
Castle?
Billy Elliot. All I want to do is dance bally, but my dad makes me box. Edinburgh's the capital of Scotland. It's a very soft, maybe a little snooty kind of an accent. Think of Ewan McGregor or Dame Maggie Smith as Professor McGonagall. That's 10 points
told me they're
taken
living
from
in this
Gryffindor,
Liverpool.
Mr. Potter. Glasgow is a much thicker kind of an accent.
I hardly
Billy
even
Connolly
know.
and Peter
I don't
Capaldi are
even
both
know
from
it.
there. They cut off a lot of the words, so I haven't any butter, so I've got to go to the shop, And so up to the very north to the Highlands of Scotland. Think of Amy Pond from Doctor Who, or maybe Sir Robert Burns. The best laid plans of mice and
which one do you go to?
gang after Glade.
Edinburgh?
Now let's go to Northern Ireland, and it's all about the vowels with the Northern Irish accent,
Any Irish people?
Cow. Liam Neeson is from there. We've got a very particular set of skills.
Edinburgh.
I know he doesn't say it in that accent in the movie, but it sounds well called, so...
Oi, it's me.
And finally, Southern Ireland is obviously not
Southern
part of the United
Ireland.
Kingdom, but I can do a Dublin accent, so let's just do it. It's a pretty classic Irish accent with a lot of assonance to it. So Sinead O'Connor's from there. Nothing compares. Nothing compares to you.
Interesting videos. A lot of interesting things to consider. Yeah, what are they even doubling? Doubling it and give it to the next guy? That's a thing, right? Would you like 5? Would you like 4 of these or double it to the next guy? And then they should do that in Dublin. They're like, of course I gotta double it. We're in Dublin. Oi, bruv. It's me, Walfie. Hey, catch me on the wall. I can't even. What is the accent? I'm watching the Walfie stream on the Twitch.tv. On the Twitch.television. The tube. VTubers. I didn't really hear accents. I don't know how to identify accents. We don't even know where people are from. Some people do say, it's so easy to identify, but I can't. I could not identify it. Got a license. Boy, bruv. That's like the default thing that I say. When I'm trying to do a British accent, I feel like you gotta say, oi, bruv. Oi, bruv. It's me. I'm out here saying things. I'm out here saying words like some kind of fool. What are some other fun accents? What about US accents? I feel like when people think of US accents, there's California's the default accent. You got obviously the stereotypical New York, hey, I'm walking here, I'm walking. You got that one. You got the Midwestern accent. What are some accents that we got? Oh, sure, buddy. Oh, sure.
I never thought I had an accent, but everyone else told me I did, so I never really understood my accent. But we say soda pop, and that was weird, I guess.
To me, he sounds normal, the same.
The great thing about Oklahoma is it's really this confluence of a whole bunch of different parts of the country. So the northern part of the state is really like the plains, so people kind of have that
this does
flat
kind of sound like a
Iowa
standard
accent.
US
People always
accent.
know I'm from the Midwest when I say bagel.
But if
Bagel?
you get down south to the Little Dixie
They also say
portion,
bagel?
it has a much more of a southern drawl.
Elongating those vowels a little bit and saying y'all every sentence.
How y'all doing today?
Y'all want to go to Waffle House? Come on over. We'll go to Waffle House.
It's just like real round in your mouth, and you're just like, hey y'all, how we doing tonight? Are you guys gonna go down to the game
that's
this
an accent.
weekend?
That
I'm so
is-
excited.
yeah.
Like Josh
This
was
is a
doing real great
notable
this
accent.
year.
Everybody talks really slow, especially compared to New
This sounds
Yorkers.
standard
Most
to me.
New Yorkers are loud. You gotta fit your way into
This
a
is
conversation most of the
stereotypical
times
New
when
York
you're in New
accent.
York.
I feel like most people I know
Vermont's
from New York do
accent
not
is,
talk like that.
Very unique, and it's hard to slip into unless you're talking to another
Yeah, I
person
guess it's
who,
also
like,
because
grew
a lot
up
of people I know from
farming,
New York are
but
not
the
from
phrase
New
that I
York.
can say in my
That's how
accent
I
is always,
sound.
oh sure, bud.
Hey, it's me,
sure.
Walfie.
People from
hey.
California kind of have like,
Out here in New
they
York.
say like,
Colorado doesn't really
'Cause
have
I live
a
in New York. Well, New
typical
York
accent.
is
Lots
just
of people
like-
say that it has no
it's got a lot of
accent,
different
but you'll
cultures, you know?
definitely
It's like
get
a
called
big
out
city.
if you say Colorado.
Got people
it's
just, like,
Colorado.
So I've been told
A
from
lot of
people in New York
immigrants.
that
A lot
my
of
state has
people
an accent. Some people go
from
Chicago.
places.
I don't
Chicago,
think.
yeah, Chicago.
There's parts that I can hear like a little bit of a twang and kind of sound like this.
Some people in New
Arn.
Mexico have accents,
Yeah, have you
depending
seen
on
that
what
video of
part of the
Arn?
state you're from. People in the South
Aaron,
tend
Earned,
to
and
sound a
Iron.
little bit more
Arn,
like they could
Arn,
be
Arn,
from
Arn.
Texas.
Really wide syllables, really
Oh, Texas, I
kinda
know that place.
drawn out
This
phrases.
is literally what
It's a little
Hamplo sounds like. I'm just
sing-songy,
kidding.
like a little
He
bit
doesn't sound
Valley
like that
Girl
at all.
almost. I'm from New Mexico, and I love eating burritos.
Hamplo.
You want to go skiing up on mountain?
Pass me those taters.
Next step is to look
I
at
mean, like
German
there's
accents.
cowboys, you know, there's horses. I don't know, because I don't feel like I have an accent.
Yeah, like I don't feel like that guy has
years
a
ago and
notable
was watching
accent.
home videos of my big hurricane
Oops.
coming
I
from
didn't mean to
the
skip
left
that.
coast, but don't worry because we don't know that it's coming. And people would be like, "What are you saying?"
That
I
sounds
can put
normal.
on the, you gotta park the car and hop the yard and give the guy a quarter
Yeah,
for
okay,
some
yeah,
chowder.
Massachusetts accent, that's like
a
another-
standard Boston accent right there.
Another
Any
notable accent.
ER would have an AH at the end.
It's kind of like Boston, but
It sounds
cooler
normal to me.
and a bit more drunk. Like we gotta go up to Baja, but I get some lobster supper.
Okay, well this
My
one,
mom has
what
this
that one
kind
did
of
not sound
strange, half French Canadian, half Boston accent that
Yeah, what about
sounds like
Canadian
peanut
accents?
characters. Womp womp. Womp
about
womp
Canada?
womp.
Well, if you're from North Dakota, you've got some long
Yeah, that's a notable
O's.
accent.
Oh yeah, you betcha.
Yeah, that's-
Hang
that's
on to your
Midwest.
R's a little too.
It gets a little bit
Midwest.
thicker the older you are. Your grandma sounds a little bit like this. Your
Name
mom might
is
be a
easier to
little bit
understand than the
softer.
Boston.
I'm from Wisconsin. Go pack, go. It kind of gets like up
Do
here.
they actually
go
say
pack.
Wisconsin?
I say
Bag.
big. I have some eggs in a bag.
The best
Do they actually
example
say
of
that?
the Wyoming accent I feel like I've ever seen was in Brokeback Mountain.
Fargo accent?
One curve in the road, and they missed it.
So if you live in Washington State, no one ever says they have an accent. They all think they speak pretty normal, which is kind of true.
I think
Just
it's true.
kind of middle of the road.
This
Sort of like
sounds-
Delaware itself.
But they also
regular.
kind of have like a country hit kind of thing to them. So they'll say like Worshington, like I'm gonna wash my hands, and you're like, worsh? What kind of a word is that?
It's not
We
real.
pronounce our T's as D's, so we say like
say
Connecticut instead of
worshing.
Connecticut.
Anyone
I
washing
feel
their
like
hands right
Michigan's
now?
typical accent is very nasally. Hi, like that type of vibe.
So if I'm from like Northside Kauai, I'm going to sound something like this.
People say that us Marylanders have accents, but I don't think we have an accent.
Idaho doesn't have a really distinct accent.
A lot of these sound.
This might be very biased, but I don't
They
think
just
we.
sound
I
default.
really don't think we have an accent.
I don't hear
Yeah, most of the Western
but
U.S. speaks
I
sound
get
like
reminded
the
of it when I travel.
standard
I mean,
one.
I think this
a
is
lot of them
normal.
are like the
It's a
same.
perfect neutral Pacific Northwest tone.
Canadian
Sarah
provinces
Palin
don't
does
really
not
have their
have
own
a
accents. It's
typical
more
Alaska
city-based,
accent. She's
especially
not
for
really from
Toronto.
there. She grew up in,
See, I know Toronto.
I don't know, Kansas or
I'm
something.
gonna say
My
Toronto.
husband laughs at me 'cause
Obviously,
I
it's
say
gotta be
wolf.
Toronto.
Instead of wolf.
Our accents are all over the place.
The first one that comes to my head is a Latino one. Me voy a coger un cortadito.
There's the St. Louis accent where we say certain things like quarters and water.
Where I'm
Water,
from, they
yeah,
like to
water.
say Hena or Mayan. That shirt over there is Mayan. From
Drinking
Philly, they like to
their
say
water.
water and use guys. But in Pittsburgh, instead of use guys, they say yins.
Yeah,
What are
they do
yins
say
doing?
yins. That
North
is true.
Carolina is
They do
it's
in
an
fact say
interesting
yins. I know that
accent.
from the
It's just got a
Northern
little
Line
bit
streams.
of a drawl. It's a little lazy.
Josh.
Just
Anyone
very
remember
slow
Josh?
pace,
Smith
very good, very nice.
He would say yins all the time.
Charleston, South Carolina, which is more like this. It's more
Most
smooth.
Torontonians will not
Might
pronounce
have
a second
daughter named
T.
Darcy.
Toronto.
And then you got the real squealy Southern accent. And then you just got the very just.
I feel like I get
Hey,
most of my knowledge
how you
of
doing?
Canadian
God
accents
bless.
from watching
Have a
Logan
good day
Line.
now.
Like he doesn't really have a Canadian accent, except like some words he says. It's very obvious. He says pasta instead of pasta. He says bagel. He says vag instead of vague. German one. German accents. All German dialects. He said pasta.
Most foreigners think that there's only one German language. There are more than 10 different dialects here. And people from the north of Germany often don't understand a word a person from the south is saying. The standard German that is used in text and that everybody in school is learning is called Hochdeutsch. So I'm going to take one sentence in Hochdeutsch and then I'm gonna repeat that very same sentence in all 12 German dialects.
12 times.
And I'm gonna tell you now that I'm probably going to fail tremendously in some of the pronunciations. But that's life. So here we go. This is our sentence in Hochdeutsch. Ich gehe jetzt zum Bäcker, ein paar Brötchen kaufen. Ich bin gleich wieder da. Schwäbisch. Ich gang jetzt zum Bäcker ein paar Weckle kaufen. Ich bin gleich wieder da. Berlinerisch. Ich gehe Stiefel eben zum Bäcker ein paar Schrippen kaufen. Ich bin gleich wieder da. Bayerisch. Ich gehe jetzt zum Bäcker auch ein paar Semmel kaufen. Ich bin gleich wieder da. Plattdeutsch. Ich ga not Glütchen backen wat Bollen kopen. Ich bin gleich wieder da.
Maybe it just says like I don't know German. They all kind of sound similar.
Ich schon jetzt zum Bäcker ein paar Brötchen kaufen. Ich bin gleich wieder da.
It's not as
Fränkisch.
obvious as like the UK
Ich gehe
ones.
jetzt zum Bäckberle Weckle kaufen. Ich bin gleich wieder da. Vorarlbergisch. Ich gang jetzt zum Bäcker paar Semmel kaufen.
Like
ich bin gleich wieder da. Schweizerdeutsch. Ich gehe jetzt zum Bäcker paar Brötchen posten. Ich bin gleich wieder da.
Wait, did everyone get disconnected? This happens sometimes.
Letzteburgisch. Ich geh lo zum Bäcker ein paar Brot
Okay, I guess I have to remake the
Ich
lobby.
Schwen RM2.
Hold on.
Oh God. Friesisch.
Hold on.
This is really weird. I don't understand anything. Ich geh no nei Bäcker con Pole geben. Ich bin Daleks Verder. Get it? Angelsächsisch. Ich kann to Bäcker zum Brett picken. Ich bin so eine Wetter her.
Okay, you get the lobby code.
Sächsisch. Ich lade jetzt zum Bäcker ein paar Brötchen kaufen. Ich bin gleich wieder da. Okay, that were all major German dialects. I hope it was not too horrible of
I
a
feel like a lot of
pronunciation.
them, yeah, a lot of them sounded very similar to me. It's that I don't know what they're saying. It's that I have no idea. What about Canadian accents? Are there notable Canadian accents? All about Canadian accents.
So
Austrian
by
and
far, the
Swiss.
most commonly received comments I get on my videos fall into one of three categories. Something about my hair, something about my mustache, or something about the way I
He said
say
about.
this word. I say about, most North Americans say about. To figure out why, let's take a fascinating look at the world of Canadian accents. The way I talk is a particularly strong example of what people who study this sort of thing call the Canadian raising phenomenon. This refers to the weird way many Canadians pronounce the ow sound in words like house and down and around and south. It sounds annoying to me. The idea is that Canadians have
That
a
also
tendency
kinda
to
sounds
raise
like
their
Scottish.
tongues in their
Around?
mouths when they make ow sounds, as I just
Around
did
here?
right then when I said mouth instead of mouth, which is when you keep your tongue down lower.
I
in
have real
your
trouble
mouth.
understanding
Mouth,
accents.
mouth,
Usually
mouth,
the pacing
mouth,
trips me
mouth,
up big
mouth.
time.
Not all Canadians speak with Canadian raising, and certainly most don't do it as much as I do, but it is a pretty
pacing.
common phenomenon, as you can see in this montage of
Imagine
clips of
pacing
random
your
Canadians talking I've
dialogue.
assembled.
Are all very unhappy about this. I am absolutely unhappy about it as well.
Stressed out, but don't worry about it, because here's what's gonna happen. We're gonna get drunk and eat chicken fingers. Me, you, and the old man is gonna be here in about 20 minutes.
A matter of planning, and of course, being a mom is all about routine.
A boot, yeah, when they say a boot.
The price of gold was maybe
Welcome, Ryder Redback. We're learning how to speak
So you
Canadian.
see,
No,
some
we're
Canadians
learning
say
about
it
different
about, some
accents.
Canadians say it more like a boat. Some people say it somewhere
It's
in the
all
middle of
started
those
because
two,
of
and of course,
tea.
lots just say it the normal way,
And I
about.
was like, what are
But
the
what's weird
different
is that I
British
feel a lot of
accents?
Canadians are very inconsistent about this. I get a lot of teasing from my fellow Canadians because I say about instead of about, but I notice a lot of people say route instead of route, and no one seems to care.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. In the UK, they say route, like router instead of router.
Buzz is a boat taking our citizens. It's a boat not censoring our
I was confused because it's like a programming thing as well. Routing.
And made life tough for Canadians like me, who
They
now
were like,
seem very
we're
obnoxiously
implementing the
stereotypical.
router?
There's more to
Like, what is
Canadian
that?
accents than just the pronunciation
Oh,
of
the
one word.
router.
Like any country, Canadian accents vary a
The
great
thing
deal
that
depending
connects
on
you to the
class and
internet.
region. Most Canadians are probably pretty familiar with this sort of stereotypical lower class Canadian accent, which is kind of the sort of particularly Newfoundland.
Sister there like that.
Newfoundland people also have a habit of using a lot of weird Newfoundland slang, which when coupled with their accent can make them really hard to understand, as satirized in this Nissan commercial.
This ain't a trail Bonavista. Take a gander at that pen roof, buddy. But that don't put a gust in your spinnaker, I don't know.
Do people really
Look at
sound
the
like
wheels
that?
on her. Got enough alloy in there to fill a bucket.
Now, a lot of French
Is that
Canadians
real?
speak English as their second language, so
Is that a real thing?
We want 4 things in the Throne speech. We want to clarify this issue about Afghanistan. It's so important. It's really important for us.
It's
The
quite
other
French.
one is we have a bill.
Something
Of course, in
reminded
this
one
era
I brought
of
in Japan
television
video
and
during his
internet,
biking
more and more
across
North
Japan,
Americans
where he
are
tried to
starting
do
to
an
lose
American
their
accent
regional
the
or
whole video.
class-based
I
accents
remember
altogether.
that. I saw that as
Researchers
well.
now often speak of standard American English or the general American accent,
I thought
which
it
is
was.
this
Yeah, I
sort
feel
of
like a lot of British people are good at doing American accents. Like the guy from House, right? Hugh Laurie or whatever his name is. For the longest time, I didn't know he was British. I thought he was American. And then when you see him in interviews and he's like not doing his like American accent, you're like, what the frick? This guy, this is what he sounds like normally? Wow. Wow, I didn't expect him to sound like that. I didn't even know. I wasn't even aware of this guy. Tom Holland. Wait, is Tom Holland British? I didn't know that. I watched Trash Taste the other day and they had Chris on it. He was invited to the Buckingham Palace. Wasn't he invited to the White House as well? Something like that. Yes, actually. Tom Holland. You're telling me with a name like Holland he's not Dutch? Come on. 2 of the Spider-Men were British. Tobey Maguire is British. Who's the other Spider-Man? Tom Holland. Spider-Man. Andrew Garfield. Oh yeah, the guy who eats Mondays. So many British actors, you could never guess were British based on their movie performances, right? I didn't know. I don't even know Tom Holland. The house guy, so good. Yeah, the lobby disconnected. You'll have to join the new one. Remember watching an interview of Celine Dion? She was so French when not singing in English. Yeah, I guess Dion is a very French sounding name. It's Christmas, by the way. It is in fact Christmas time. British. I want to read more things in a British accent. It is surprisingly fun. I don't know what it is. What's a thing I could read? Give me some things to read. Tetley. Yeah, what if I read this? I already read this. Come on. Specifications. This grocery disclaimer. Content on this site is for reference purposes only. Target does not represent or warrant the nutrition, ingredient, allergen, or other product information on our web or mobile sites are accurate or complete. Since this information, I can't do this. I don't know. On occasion, manufacturers may improve or change their product formulas or update the label. Is there like a British accent that's like a nerd? You know, like in the US American accent, you have like a nerd, the stereotypical nerd. Or I'm actually just like this. What if you combine that with the British accent? What would that sound like? Do they have like their own distinct nerd? Actually, I never thought about this. Is there like a thing like that in other languages? Surely there is, right? Like, what do you think the stereotypical like German nerd sounds like? Is it also like that? Do they all have high-pitched accents? A stereotypical like nerd from Japan, otaku, do they have like their own Stereotypical. I guess a lot of them do. They do have like that nasally kind of thing, right? A lot of it is just like, oh, actually, it's like this, blah, blah, blah. That's what they all sound like. The stereotypical one. Sheldon. Young Sheldon. I do feel with American accents, because there's a lot of different regional tics that aren't widely documented. Yeah, boffin, these. Boffinata. This is when you go, whoa, I understood that reference. Boffinata, I know what that is. I played that game. Boffinata. He knows the game. Just take whatever the voice actor does in German and it will be fitting. Actually, what does that sound like? Young Sheldon. Bazinga in different languages. What do they say? Bazinga. Sheldon Cooper. Is that his name? Sheldon Cooper? Yes. What does he sound like in German? I don't know. German in German. Sheldon Cooper in German. What does he sound like? He speaks German? No, this is probably an episode where he says German. The first video looked appropriate. Which one? This one? This one in different languages?
Thank you for making me tea.
No, but he's like sick. Sounds different. Okay, this is English. No, this is just part of the show. Why is this muted? It's just an episode of the show. Boffing like Dan Giesling's name for Butterfree? I remember that. Oh, I remember that one episode where he does this fishing. Imagine fishing. That's a clippable moment. If I could just do like my British accent as a clip. And then people go, they watch it and they're like, what the, this guy he's so British, I gotta watch his streams. And then they watch my streams and I'm not British. And they're like, what the frick, man? I thought this guy was British. This one, maybe. Oh, that's so loud. That starts off really loud. Bazinga en diferentes idiomas. Okay. Let me copy this. Bazinga. Okay, we know English, Spanish.
No hay nada mal en esta tierra.
Was ist? Ich kann das nicht kommentieren, ohne gegen unsere Vereinbarung zu verstoßen, deine Arbeit nicht zu kritisieren.
Okay, so that is the German nerd accent.
Nur eine große Zurückhaltung meinerseits. Wissenschaftlich ist nichts daran auszusetzen. Vielleicht meinst du etwas ganz anderes als ich, wenn du sagst wissenschaftlich.
Okay, I guess there's a little bit of like pompousness, kind of like he's superior to you.
So, und jetzt? Eigentlich hattest du es bereits richtig. Und erneut bist du auf allen meiner
compared to
and
this
you've
one.
fallen for one of my classic pranks.
And he's just, this one is like a little bit high pitched. What about Portuguese?
Comedimento da minha parte.
Is there a Japanese one? Can we? There's no Japanese. Oh, I can't believe there's no Japanese dub. Is there a Japanese dub of Big Bang Theory? I want to see what that's like. Is this it? Is this it?
Zenbei comedy 視聴率 No.1 やられるシェルドン早くラジオ助けろもはやシェルドンはいない僕はソードンマスターだあの大ヒットセッカーがついに DVD で登場
スーパーマンって何作あるんだっけ
それ冗談だろ
ロイスを空中で受け止めるやつそれ何作目
1
It's like a regular
日本の皆さんお待たせしました Big Bang Theory on DVD.
You gotta watch this. You gotta watch this. If you do not watch Big Bang Theory, love the dub, the subs versus dubs. What is this? Yeah, I would like to watch some clips of this. Can we see some some clips of this? Is this one? This is not even. This is just a still image. What is this? Sheldon. Where's Sheldon? Sheldon these. Alright, whatever. This Chinese dub, hold on. Let's watch the Chinese dub. What about this one? What about the Japanese dub? Big Bang Theory Chinese dub. I can't hear it.
Holy Leonard.
我在工作。
That's not the what. This is not it. This is someone's like their own dub. I thought this was like an official thing. It's just a guy watching TV and talking over it.
Ow.
Wow.
Wait.
Zai Jing Chi Tian.
No,
Shan Bing. Wo Shan Bing.
That does not sound correct to me. Kind of respectable. Yeah, sure. Big Bang Theory anime opening. Anyway, a lot of things to consider. Okay. Fan dub. Japanese dub SpongeBob is eerily similar to English. Oh, I did hear about that. I did see that that people were impressed at the Japanese SpongeBob sound, his dub. Also, I should hydrate. It's already 7:02. Can you believe that? That I'm 2 minutes late to drinking water? Like some kind of fool. Alright, I've done it. I have successfully hydrated. And now it is time to continue fishing. It's time to dab. Hey everyone, how's it going? Oi mate, it's me. Walfie. Back again at Krispy Kreme. Oh yeah, RGB, because I had to switch apps. RGB was done with a different thing. Now it's built into VTube Studio. Now instead of the thing where you redeem something and I have to like open a website, it just automatically does it in VTube Studio. But it does not support RGB as one of the default options, so it's not there. Why did I? Oh, I should have said that in a British accent. I should just do the rest of the stream in a British accent. Wouldn't that be so funny? And then someone new shows up and they're like, "Wow, a British streamer. I would love to watch your streams." I would love to watch your streams. Yeah, it is some good content. Yeah, it's like Austin Powers. It's literally Austin Powers. What kind of accent is Austin Powers? I mean, it is British, but like, what kind of like specific British accent? Oh, it's me, Austin Powers. He doesn't sound like this at all. He doesn't even sound like this. Oi, bro. Oi, bro, how was your day? That's not how it sounds like. It's not even what it sounds like, dude. Just having a cuppa. Just having a cup of tea, man. I'm walking here. Hey, I'm walking here. What if you did all the stereotypical New Yorker things, but in like a regular default American accent? Hey, I'm walking here. Forget about it. Thinking about my actual accent in English right now, I think I have days where I naturally lean into more British. There's some days where it's super obvious that my default language is German. And Germa fans be like, German fans be like, German, guys, because he's Germa. Betty Bada bought some butter. Betty bought some butter. But said she, this butter's bitter. If I put it in my batter, it'll make my bitter better. My batter bitter. Bitter batter bitter. Bitter batter. That's what they sound like. They're so silly. She sells seashells by the seashore. She sells seashells by the seashore. Sure, bruv. Love fishing, everyone. Don't remember much German. I don't even know any German. Woodchuck. How much wood? Oi, bruv, how much wood would a woodchuck chuck? If a wood that, I don't know. Part of that just sounds like English, just like regular American English. Hey, how much wood would a woodchuck even chuck? It's like Sean Connery. Wood chuck. Beat by Dr. Dre. Bitter butter batter. Irish wristwatch. Irish wristwatch. Irish wristwatch. She sells seashells by the seashore. Sheep sells by the sheep's shore. In terms of spoken language, I talk more in English than I talk in Russian when I talk in German. Life is weird like that. Wait, you talk more in English than you talk in Russian than you talk in German. You speak more English in your daily life than German. Despite living in Germany. Why is that? Why is that? You're the man now, dog. You're the man now, dog. What the? I didn't. Okay, you see this? I didn't even know. I didn't even know the camera could do this. How the heck? Look at this. This is the stream now. That's him. That's Hamflow. How is he's hacking my lobby, you guys? Ban him. Mods ban this guy. He's yapping. Look at this. Called an opulent gar. Stepbrother of the alligator. Boy, bruv. You call an opulent gar. Gar, isn't that the Shark V2? Isn't that the Shark V2? I can't say. The VTuber? Gar, isn't that the Shark VTuber from HoloLive English? Boy, bruv. Welcome, Nanolather. Now, Walfie, may I please ask what the cups are for? I just walked. You will not even know. You missed all the context. You have no idea. You don't even know why we're doing British accents. No, it's because I dropped the mug. The what's it called? The lid of my mug. I dropped it today. It broke. And then I was simply demonstrating what I replaced it with. On the right side, we have the coffee cup plastic lid. And then on the left side is the thing that I drink from when I am streaming. And that's what it is. And then we started talking about tea. And then I was like, the tea that I drink is British. And then we started doing British accents. And now we're here. British. British, is that a PS5? There it is. What is the worst tea? Reality, guys. Reality. Guys. I have a cup of Earl Grey right now. Oh, that's like a good default tea. When you think of tea by default, it's like a black tea. Earl Grey, one of those default teas. Welcome, Polyglitch. So true, right? Reality. Yeah, realities. Got him. Got him. Earl Grey has a more distinct taste. I don't know. It's the same to me. But oat milk and honey. I enjoy oat milk. You know, of all the milk substitutes, oat milk I think is the best one. At my workplace, they have oat milk in the fridge. Sometimes I don't even add it to anything. I just drink the oat milk. I think it's good. It's goated, actually. But it's not from goats. It's goated, but it's not goated. It's oated. It's oated, guys. Man, it's so funny. Oated. Maybe you need better early Grey? That doesn't even make sense. Second favorite is almond. I don't think I've ever had almond milk. I've had soy milk. I've had oat milk. I've had regular cow milk. And I think soy milk is also good. Sometimes enjoy oat milk mixed with soy milk. What, you can do that? I never even considered doing that. Never even thought of combining different types of milk or milk substitutes. I found a tea shop that has Earl Grey with extra bergamot. I'm not a tea drinker, but it's my go-to. I don't even know what bergamot is. Never even had it. Most almond milk I've had is very watery. Yeah, I've never had it, so I just don't know. I don't know if I would enjoy it. One time Pancake tried to drink a little bit of my oat milk. She went crazy. Can cats drink oat milk? You know, this is always the thing in cartoons. We talked about this. Like, in cartoons, they always show cats drinking from, like, a saucer of milk. But, like, cats can't even really drink cow milk, right? It's, like, not even... They're not even supposed to do it. So, like, why would cartoons, like, do that? Why would they show this? It's, like, bad behavior. Why would they even do this? I don't understand why the cats would be drinking cow's milk. Makes no bloody sense. Crazy. There's people out here in the cartoons, they don't understand. It's funny. Do cats even like salmon bones? I'm sure they would enjoy salmon. They probably like fish. Do cats enjoy fish more than other things? I only give them water, kitty food, and sometimes if they're good, a little tuna or chickie. Little tuna, a little chew. Do they say tuna? Because if they say like chuba, be chuba. Do they say tuna as tuna? Give the cat a little bit of tuna. Be tuna. The tube. The VTuber. Cat goes nuts if I open a can of tuna. Yeah, tuna's pretty good. V-Tuna, aka Sakana from FaZe. Yeah, Sakin these. Got him. Scared of owning a pet. If you could have... What do you think is the most low maintenance pet that you could possibly have? Of like the usual pets that people tend to have. I don't know. A rock? No, I don't think that counts. Rocks are not real. They're not real, okay? It's gotta be like a real thing. It can't be a plant either. A dog? No, I'm pretty sure dogs gotta have a lot. No, fish are also, I guess it depends on the fish. I think a lot of fish are like very sensitive to their environment. Death feigning beetles are low maintenance. Yeah, so maybe that. Maybe you can consider getting a death feigning beetle. I have a rock on my desk. Yeah, but they're not real, okay? Rocks are not real. Bochi, she's a rock. She's not real, okay? If Bochi's not real, surely rocks are not real. Fish maybe, but the initial cost is high. Yeah, because you gotta get like a water tank. You gotta get like a filter. You gotta get a lot of stuff. Do houseplants count? No, I mean like a pet. Like a non-plant. Some fish, my friend is really into aquariums. He flew to my other friend to set up his aquarium with low maintenance fish. What is the most low maintenance fish? A betta fish? A shrimp? Are shrimp easy to care for? What about a crab? What about a lobster? Cleaning a cat toilet seems more annoying than cleaning after your dog. Maybe. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, like cats, they're like pretty self-sufficient, right? A lot of times they're like cleaning themselves. When they go to the litter box, they like kind of, I don't know, what's the word for it? They like clean after themselves. What about a monkey? I think invertebrates in general are fairly easy. Still some time to set up, but it's a lot easier. Yo, what about a worm? You could have a pet worm. Do you think those are easy to take care of? Beta are not, as they're easily stressed. Man. Rather, I've cleaned a litter box a couple times in my life. It is annoying as heck. I've never done it. I don't know what it's like. Pancake and you mentioned how to pronounce this and I already forgot. Taten? Is that Taten? Teton? Spend probably 70% of their times waking hours cleaning themselves, right? Yeah. Cats, they can do things on their own. Teton. Tea. It all goes back to tea. I know I was talking about tea. Give me a cup of tea. Give me a good old cuppa. They just call it a cuppa. A cuppa. A cuppa what? A cuppa these. Cuppa teas. My German brain activated when I heard it. Teton. Is that a German phrase? Is that an inappropriate German word? What's he saying? What is bro even saying? Man. Look at this cat. Cockroaches are also pretty easy to keep. Do people keep pet cockroaches though? I feel like cockroaches are ones that you don't want to have. What about pet rats? Do you think pet rats are easy to take care of? No, because they're very social. You gotta have at least 2, right? In all the videos I've seen, they've all said, if you're gonna get a rat, make sure you get more than 1, because they're very social creatures. It isn't, but I'm tired enough to mishear inappropriate German words. Germa. Imagine Germa. What would Germa say right now? I realize I swore earlier sometimes. I don't think I apologize. It's fine. It doesn't matter. I just personally don't swear, but I don't care if other people do. If you want to swear, feel free. Yeah, I don't want it. It's just that when I read your message, I'm not gonna read the swear word. I just replace the word with another word, and it's fine. Doesn't look like I'm fishing on land right now. See, with the power of camera magic, it looks like there's no water, but there is. But now the illusion has been ruined. Look at this. Whoa, how does he do it? He's hacking? He's got no water. Oh, frick. Web fishing if there was no water. Web fishing if there was no water. If he was fishing on the land. I would fish today, but I'm honestly so wiped out I would rather chill. You could do anything. You could literally be sleeping right now. Not a big issue if you have lots of aquariums, but still. I mean, yeah, you gotta change the water. Whoa, what the? Are you seeing this? See underneath? How is this allowed? How is this happening? It's hacking. There are plenty of people that keep cockroaches. The ones you keep as pets, they're probably pets. Pets probably don't like the environment. In the apartment, they will die if they escape. What? Telling me cockroaches can die? I thought they had the immortal sigil, like an inscription. They can't die. They could survive a nuclear winter. They're very good at escaping. I feel like a lot of pets are good at escaping. I think actually the first time I had a pet hamster, when we had it in my dad's car, bringing it home, we put it in the car and then we went out to get groceries or something. We came out and it chewed through the box and it was underneath one of the seats or something. They're pretty good at running away. That's why people have pets that, you know, they go missing, you can't find them. There's a lot of stories of people that, you know, their cat goes missing and then they find it 3 states away and it's survived somehow. That's impressive. And the fact that they could find their cat after having been gone for so long. When we had our crab, we'd give him anything and he would eat it. Yeah, crabs. Are crabs easy to take care of? Mr. Krabs. What accent does Mr. Krabs have? What is that? Always SpongeBob. He doesn't sound like that. Sponge boy me Bob. What is that? What kind of accent is that? Tarantulas I can understand. Ants I can understand. Cockroaches. Weird. Pet tarantula, you can sell it for 1,000 bells. Isn't it 8,000 bells? 1,000's kind of low. I feel like tarantulas are too much of a bother, seeing as they need live food and can bite. Does it have to be live? If you feed a tarantula like a dead animal, does it not like it? I read a story about a dog who got lost for 2 weeks and rang the doorbell in the middle of the night. Oh, those dogs. They're so wacky. You can never predict dogs. They're just doing things. They're just living their life, and then, you know, one day they'll just go away and then they'll come back. Start barking. See, I was a kid, I'm pretty sure my mom just took care of it. Yeah, the crab. Mr. Krabs. Ants are even better escape artists. I can imagine several species being able to raid your food store. Ants are quite annoying. I do often have ants in my home in the summer. They're not my pet ants, but they are ants that exist in my house. Some animals won't recognize as food if it's dead. What? How are they so stupid? They don't even realize. Can they even tell the difference? Capybara? Is it allowed to have a... Are you allowed to have a capybara as a pet? At least in the US. Is that like a thing? I don't know. Had an iguana. He basically slept all day and was surprisingly good at escaping. Yeah, I feel like iguanas are probably kind of low maintenance, right? Welcome to mine. High maintenance, but it's a capybara. Call the spiders in my house found family. Yeah, people do say don't kill spiders, because they will eat the other creatures that show up in your house. Spiders are extra complicated since they digest their prey outside their body. I guess a recently killed bug might trick one to eat it, but if it's starting to dry up, they won't be able to eat it anymore. What? They digest it outside their body? But what if there's like, what if they have like a spider web, and then there's like a creature that got caught in the spider web for a long time? It's like, it's been dead for a long time. Would they then just not eat it? Would they just be like, I don't know what this is. Get it out of here. Capybara are illegal to possess in Texas, Pennsylvania, and New York. And yet I don't know anyone who has a pet capybara. Spider would then release it. Probably would think it's trash. Man. Such a waste though. Just letting good food just go out there. He wasn't very low maintenance because he only ate live crickets. Need a heat lamp and a huge terrarium. Oh yeah, they do need heat lamps. That is a thing. A lot of reptiles, they do in fact need some heat. Welcome, Frosty Klondike. Become the owner. I don't think I would have a pet though. I feel like it's like too much stuff to consider to take care of a living being. Spiders are cool, except I've been bit by a brown recluse twice, and that is painful. I've never been bitten by a spider. I would imagine it is probably unpleasant. I don't think I would enjoy it at all. Iguana is like a 3 out of 10 pets. It's pretty low. It's a pretty low rating. What is the best pet to have? If you've had many pets, what is your best pet? Perhaps a cat, perhaps a dog, perhaps a parrot. Parrots can live longer than humans. They can live so long. They could outlive you. Iguanas sound like very nice reptiles. I could see myself getting a green iguana if I had the resources, since it's vegetarian. They pack a mean punch. They can punch you? Or do they bite you? I would assume they bite you, and that punch is metaphorical. See, I've only ever had dogs and cats. Small dog. Of the two, I prefer dogs. Is there a reason for that? Are dogs just more affectionate? Do dogs simply just express their happiness in a way that's easier for humans to understand? Don't know what Gex is. Gex is a gecko. It is a gecko from a video game known as Gex. I just don't quite vibe with cats. I think I would enjoy a cat. I think cats would be fun. Thing is though, I don't want to take care of an animal. Dogs are easier to understand. That is true. They are often wagging their tail. Then you gotta take them out for walks. And then when you're outside, they start pooping on the floor. You gotta pick up their poop. It's like effort. Imagine expending effort. Yeah, dogs are more high maintenance. They are very excitable. They do interact with people in a way that they enjoy. Dogs. I don't even know. I don't think I've ever like interacted really with a dog that much. Or like animals in general. Like I've pet cats before, but like only a few times. I don't think I've ever pet a dog. I never really had the opportunity to do so. Never thought about it. When we had a dog, he just peed and pooped in the house and cry at night. What? That sounds sad. Why would the dog be crying? Cats are fun and really interesting, but I like dogs because they enjoy sitting with you and stuff. I mean, I'm sure there's cats that can also enjoy sitting with you. It's like when I visited one of my friends who has a cat. That cat was like, it would just like run up to you and like just rub itself on your leg like constantly. And then you would pet the cat and it would meow. And it's like, oh, this is cool. It's a good cat. Great cat. And surely, maybe that's not like all cats. Surely cats have personalities. I used to have a cat, now he lives with my grandma, or he always did. When I was looking after him for a week, I realized that I can't relax if a cat looks at me. What if it's looking at you, but you don't know it's looking at you? You just get this like uneasy sense that like a cat is staring at you. Judging you, silently judging you for your actions. They're like, look at this guy, he doesn't even know what he's doing. He doesn't even realize that I'm staring at him. And see, in general, I like vocal animals that way. I've only had guinea pigs personally. It's very easy with those as well to know if they need anything from me. That is also true. Then what if a cat is upset, but you just don't know? Because it doesn't express its emotions. It could be like depressed and you wouldn't even realize it. See, my cat is sitting on my lap right now. She has to sit on my lap for at least an hour a day or more. It's a long time. It's like 60 minutes or more. Does it ever like lie on your face when you're sleeping? Sometimes you see videos of people that have like nightlight cameras. What's it called? Night vision cameras. And then like in the middle of the night you just see their cat like run up on their bed. So like zooming around and then they sit on their face and you could have died from that. You gotta learn animal body language. So true. Probably has a lot to do with the breed and raising the cat. Most cats I meet are outdoor cats that barely look at you. Outdoor cats. They're just built different. You realize when a cat is depressed? Not me. I've never seen a cat before. It's not true. I've seen cats. But I don't know enough to know whether it's depressed. I guess maybe I would be able to tell. I guess it's like the same thing for like a lot of animals. It's like if it stops eating as much, if it stops moving around, if it's just sleeping all the time. Well, okay, maybe not sleeping all the time. They do normally just they do just sleep all the time. It's tough because I don't know how to make my cat happy, so I'd rather not have it. What the? That's what an attitude. It's because you don't know. Surely you could learn. But then it's like, I don't really feel like learning. There's like a lot of like social media posts of people that are like, it's like, my dad hates cats until he got one and now look at him. He's like buying accessories. He's like, it's like petting the cat every day. He's like saying, you know, saying names. You know, it's good. Sometimes good. I think learning body language is a bit harder than your pet screaming when you open the refrigerator door. It's very easy to put two and two together. Yeah, there's levels. There's different levels. But screaming, is that not also kind of like body language? It's a language expressed vocally. My cat will come up to me when I'm going to bed so it can sleep under the covers with me. That's good. It's cool when cats are there. Hey, what the heck? That's good. This is a good one. I'm going to screenshot this. Banger art as always. He doesn't know. He doesn't even know. These trees. Get these trees out of the way. They're messed up. Amazing. Our cat cries in the hallway and all he wants is my grandma to chat with him. Cats even understand. They just want to hear noises of humans. Like, a lot of people say that cats only meow to communicate with humans. Is that true? Like, I'm sure there's cats that meow at each other, right? Is that even a thing? Do cats even do things? And cats need to be talked to as well? What? Cats are fairly reasonable at understanding words. Oh yeah, I guess like they would understand their name, right? If you call them the same name constantly, then they're like, oh, that's, you know, when they say this, they're referring to me. That's my name. If I'm not at home, I'll put a movie on for them. What if you showed them a movie of a cat? And then they're like, what the? There's a cat. There's a cat in there. Actually, one thing I've heard, a lot of people, well, maybe not a lot of people, some people, they're like, actually, do you know that your TV, the way that your monitors display images is by, you know, it just has a bunch of pixels on the screen, and then because our human vision isn't so good, we kind of like, our brain puts the images together, but then when your pet sees the screen, it's just seeing a bunch of bright dots because they can't, you know, whatever. Is that true? Is that real? Because like clearly some pets, when they see TVs, they do kind of understand. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe they just see flashing lights. But like if the image on the screen is like a cat, they, you know, they're like more interested, right? I don't know that they really just see a bunch of dots. Parents' dog can definitely see it. She'll bark at dog, right? See, some people, they're like, they're actually, they don't understand pixels. They just see a bunch of lights. They can't have possibly processed what's happening there, but I think that's a lie. My parents' dog, I just read that one. I think they can see. One of my cats loves to play on a tablet. She has a game where fish swim on the screen, and when she touches them, they go, yeah, I've also seen those. I've seen videos of people showing the cat that spins to their cat, you know, the ooey cat. They love it. The cats love it. They put that on the TV, and the cats, they just stare at it. A friend once sent me a picture of their cat watching my stream very intently. Yeah, that's like another thing. Sure, cats do enjoy streams. You think there's got to be cats that have like a favorite streamer, right? You think maybe there's someone who like would just show Germa streams to their cat, and then their cat like over several years gets like accustomed to Germa, and then like whenever they play a Germa stream, the cat is just like, what the? This is what I watched when I was a kid. Holy frick! And then they recognize Germa's voice, and they're like, ah, this brings back good memories. And then they put on a different streamer, and the cat's like, I don't want to see this. This isn't Germa. Freaking, who's this guy? Northern Line, get him out of here. He's too bald. I want to see Germa. Cats playing rhythm game. True, they are rhythm gamers. Doesn't it just depend on the frequencies they see and how? I don't know, maybe. The cat becomes Germa. I think Pancake likes watching Walfie. Whoa. That's cool. Are they watching right now? Shout out to Pancake. It's like when streamers do like shout outs. They do like cameos. Imagine me doing a cameo. It's like, hey Pancake, your friend Nanolather wanted me to shout you out. Meow. And then he's like, what the? That's me. That's a message for me from my favorite streamer. Wow. Do people do that? Do people get cameos for their pets? I feel like I've never seen that. It's always for like, you know, another streamer they enjoy. So look, this person's a huge fan of Metal Gear. We commissioned this person on Cameo to do a message. But what if someone just had like a pet, and their pet was a fan of some celebrity? And then you could be like, yeah, my cat has grown up watching your streams. And that's great. Was NL on Cameo? No, but he did a parody once. He did a thing where he parodied the way that sometimes people on Cameo, they kind of just phone it in. They don't actually like pronounce the name right. And they often say something that's like related to what they do, like, you know, like a catchphrase or something. In Northern Lions Cameo thing, he was like, he made an Isaac reference. He pronounced the commissioner's name wrong. He pronounced the person's name wrong. Instead of saying Chiblee, he said Chib Lee. Hey there, it's me, Northern Lion. Your friend Jarsky wanted me to give you a happy message. I heard it said something about Isaac. I forget what it was. Yeah, it's probably that one. And then Chiblee laughed immensely. He commissioned this bald streamer on Cameo to shout out this VTuber. This is how his camera turned off. Yeah, Chiblee. Chiblee and Jarsky. It's actually Jasky. You have to know. You have to know the real names to know that he's saying them wrong. Imagine a Walfie cameo. And then I do it in a British accent. You're like, hey Walfie, can I get like a cameo, but like specifically in your British accent? And be like, "Oi bro, it's me, Walfie Wolfington. Your friend Pip asked me to shout you out." I can't even say it. Your friend such and such asked me to greet you. Here's your message from me. From Cameo. Hope you're having a lovely day. I'm walking here. I'm walking here. I'm walking here. And then they say, no, can you do it in your Brooklyn accent? And then I go, I don't even remember how to do that. British. Hey, wait, I can't play. Wait, the playlist looped. This is Animal Crossing. I don't know if someone copyrights this. Go back to that Stream Beats Holiday playlist, please. I forgot to click the loop button. So the playlist ended and it moved on to something else. British. I forgot how to do a Brooklyn accent. How do I do this? I'm walking here. That's what it was. I'm walking. I can't even say anything else. It's just I'm walking here. I'm walking here. Oi, bruv, I'm walking here. I'm walking here. It's me, the Walker. Walker, Texas Ranger. Out of my way. Get out of the road. Walkington is walking. Hey, I'm walking here. Hey, it's me, Peter. I'm walking here. I am walking here. I'm gonna need a Walfie walk-in emote. What about this one? What about this one? What if I was walking? What if people are traversing the lands by means of walk? That is a good emote. I think so. A lot of people, they're walking. Also have this. Oh, is that a rat? Holy frick. That's a rat that's walking. That's a good one. What the frick? I have this one. I don't know what this is. This doesn't appear to be walking at all. What is this? What is this? What is that one? Another rat? There's several rat walking emotes? What the? Wall-fishing emote reviews? Oh, that's what walk is. I see. It's like it's a pet. I see. it's a leash. I get it. Walking. See, the first one on its own is not really a walk-in. It's kind of just like there. Now I understand. She do be walking though, am I right guys? She do be walking. Oi bruv, she's walking here. She's walking here. What if it was like a Minnesota accent? Oh, I'm walking here. Oh. What if it was, I don't know. What if it was a guy? Welcome, Mako Summer. Stream's been so lovely. I love the VTuber. Thank you. Thank you for the kind words. I'm actually British. Okay, if you watch the stream and you're like, wow, he sounds so American, I'm actually British. That's right, mate. It's me, Walfie. I'm from Britain. It's true. It's true. I just pretend to be American. I'm British. Out here on the lake, just out here fishing. Yep, good old fishing. Yeah, I know. Thank you. See, I fooled you. I am actually American. I fooled you. See how good my accent was? My British accent? You're like, ah, he totally sounds British. Totally sounds British. That's right. He's saying words in a way that resembles the British. Jolly ho. Cheers, mate. That cavalry's here. It's in. That's what he sounds like. I'm British. I do not sound British. That is not true. That is not true at all. Can the British people in chat confirm? Someone be like, actually, I'm British, and I think that Walfie sounds perfectly British, actually. He sounds phenomenal. Simply scrumptious. Shrimply. Oh yes, quite shrimply. He's quite shrimply a delight. Shrimp life. Fortunately, I do not sound British. Okay, I see it. I see how it is. Imagine being British. Imagine being British. Could not be me. Whee! Alright. I'll fish for another 5 minutes, okay? This is your 5-minute warning. After 5 minutes, I will close the lobby. You will have to end your fishing activities. Oi, bruv, get out of here. You can't be here. You can't be fishing in these pots anymore. I don't know. I should stop. I should probably get some notice that's like, Walfie, you should stop sounding British, okay? It's not funny. It's not actually, it doesn't even sound British at all. It's actually kind of cringe. Yeah, that's right, I say it. It's cringe. It's Mingin next. It's Mingin. Guys, it's Mingin. It's frickin' Mingin. Just found some Calypso. Frickin' Mingin. She doesn't say frickin'. She actually says a swear, but I will never say a swear. It's Mingin. Unless Mingin is a swear. It might be a swear. Never played this game. Do you recommend it? Yes, it is a very good game. I do enjoy it. Would recommend. You can join a lobby. Not this one, because I will be ending it soon. I guess you could join in the next like 2 minutes. It's a bad word. Okay, well, I didn't know. I mean, I guess I did know from context. But it's just funny because it's like a meme, right? It's a meme. And therefore, as someone who is not British... Was she British? Is that lady British? What language was she speaking? I mean, it was English, but like, was that like an English accent? Was that like a different accent? Sometimes people overdo it though. When they do an accent, it's like, you know that one meme of the lady that is like, I'm in my mom's car? People say I'm in me mom's car. It's not true at all. She said I'm in my mom's car. I'm in my mom's car. It's not even me mom. That's like, you're overdoing it. He didn't say that. It's not even a real thing. Peppa Pig, Peppered Pig. I always find it so funny. I don't know why it's so funny to me. When people say Peppa Pig, and I just say Peppered Pig, I think it's so funny. It's like the funniest thing. Peppered Pig. Peppered Pig. It's like a Chinese dish or something. You might find it in like a restaurant. Peppered Pig. I keep my quarters in a Calypso bottle and the vocal stim haunt me every time. What even is Calypso? Wait, I think one time I saw a bottle of Calypso on the street, like on the floor. I was like walking to work and I saw Calypso. And I should have photographed it because I don't think I've ever seen Calypso ever since. But I was like, yo, that's the thing from the meme. That's just the thing that's minging. Me doing my best to survive while avoiding elaborate dishes. Peppered Pig. Peppered Pig. Did I welcome Brooke? I don't think I did. Welcome. I gotta take photos. A lot of people, they're like, I gotta take a photo of something interesting, you know? I can't just take a photo of random stuff. I gotta take a photo of, like, you know, me hanging out with my friends. I gotta, you know, post a photo of the food I ate. Sometimes I just take photos of, like, random things. Like, I'm just walking on the street and I'm like, I'm gonna take a photo of, like, this building. I'm gonna take a photo of, like, this wall. There's not even anything interesting on the wall. I just do it. And then when I go back in my photos, I can be like, oh, yo, I remember this. I was there. Anyway, everyone, I'm going to end the lobby very soon. If you would like to show up here, we can take a photo next to this this wonderful drawing. Now. Gotta do it now. You must show yourself. Immediately. Immediately. That's right, friends. Can you wait so I can join? Well, you gotta make it quick, okay? You gotta, you know, I do have to end my stream in the next 10 minutes or something. Fuzzy Pickles. Yo, that's an Earthbound reference. I know Earthbound. I've not played Earthbound. Alright, you can join the lobby, Zoli. Welcome. Look at this. Where is he? Where's Zoli? There he is. Alright. You can not stand. Do not stand on the Walfie, please. You're smudging. You're smudging the chalk. You gotta go stand. Yeah, there. That's a good spot. Alright, I'm going to photograph this. I'm gonna hide the UI and photograph this as well. And then... yeah, okay, we're done. We're done. Good job, everyone. Thanks for joining. Hope you had a good time on this very British stream. Stream was so British. One of the most British streams of all time. Some are saying he's the most British streamer. I will disagree. Anyway, we're quitting the game. We're going back to this image of Tetley British tea. We got the celebrating the true British cuppa. Tetley tea proudly celebrates 180. I'm going to close the tab. Remember, you can buy the web fishing cat makeshift plush right now. Oh, I already know. This is the Golden Gate Bridge. Sometimes I have to look up what this is. This is actually just the Golden Gate Bridge. Baker Beach, San Francisco. Alright, let's see what day it is. Let's send you to someplace. Colonize the Walfie stream. Museum Selfie Day. National Bagel Day. Bochi Day? National Fresh Squeezed Juice Day? Pathol Day? Ooh, Strawberry... Oh, Wikipedia Day? You ate a bagel on Bagel Day? National Strawberry Ice Cream Day. Oh, another good one. Which one do you want to do as a raid? Bagel Day? Bagel Day? Let's do that one. Red dye number 3 has been banned. Kombucha. Oh, we did talk about tea. Let's do bagel. National Bagel Day raid. Bagel. National Bagel Day. Wait, is there a bagel emoji? Well, you could do. You could post this one. Post this. I don't know. Food dies early. Yeah, food dies. It's already dead, right, guys? Because it's not alive. Unless it is. Unless it's like, you know, like a spider. Sometimes it has to be alive. Alright, who do I raid? Who's out here streaming? Derma? Derma streaming? I'm going to send you to... this person who is never live at this time because they live in a time zone where they never stream while I'm online. So I will send you to this channel. This channel is intended for, oh, it has follower or subscriber only chat. Man, follower or subscriber only chat. Well, I don't know. Maybe let's not do that. I don't want to. I'm not gonna raid someone who says followers only. I'm not doing that. All right, who else do I raid then? What about how about a person? No, you know what? No. Okay, this person does have follower only chat, but I never raid them. Last time I raided them, 558 days ago. All right, fine. I'll probably never have a chance to do this in like 2 years. Whatever. You don't have to say the raid message. But you could. You could if you wanted. Anyway, that's gonna be it for today. I will be back on Friday. I don't know what I'm streaming on Friday. You know, usually it's like Stitch and Picross, but I don't know. Maybe I'll stream something else. Maybe I will play something else. I have no idea. I've not decided. But I will decide by Friday. Stream connections? Not true. No, maybe it's true. I don't know. What if I replayed Hitman? Hitman is fun. What if I did Hitman? I was watching Alice play it, and that is a fun game. I don't know if I'll do it, but maybe at some point. Yeah. Doesn't that have an infinite mode? Yes. It has a roguelike mode. The story missions are also replayable because they have mission stories that you can choose from. Or you could just kill them like an arbitrary way. I don't know. Anyway, the raid is going. I will see you next time. Goodbye.